Like, I want to see if I can get 2-stocked. I might have to do a lot of skipping after that, though. Actually, no, I'll get 2-stocked, because we'll have to get to Act 3 eventually to get the good ending, and then, so I will get 2-stocked. But I won't get 2-stocked. Monica will get 2-stocked. You know? But I'm not the one getting 2-stocked. She will be the one getting 2-stocked. I'd say base DDLC is creepier because of the file stuff. I could see that. I feel like it still gives off the same amount of creepy, but I could see that too. I still feel like it still gives the same thing because she still reads your name in Act 3 too. The fact that Monica reads your Switch name is also really cool. Did you finish all the side stories? We did not. We are on the last one. Heavy quotations if people didn't lie to me. Is that a Smash joke? It is a Smash joke. 2-stocked is a Smash joke. It's, if you beat somebody in Smash Bros, depending on how much stocks you have, when you win, then you stocked them. So, like, if you beat them while you had 2 stocks, you 2-stocked them. If you beat them while you had 3 stocks, you 3-stocked them. Side stories are freaking great. Fantastic addition to the game, in my opinion. They really are. They are amazing. I love the side stories. Actually, I think the stocks are also if you don't take any damage. Too. Why could I not think of this right now? Why is my brain so scattered right now? Because I know JV3 means, like, you killed them with 2 stocks. Okay, no, I am right. Yeah, no, I'm right. Okay. It doesn't matter about 0%. 0% only comes in for a JV. Okay, yeah, okay, I remember now. Yeah, I'm right. Yeah, 2-stocking is really just you win with 2 stocks left. But if you win against them if it's a 2-stock match and you win without taking any percentage, then it's a JV3. Because that means, like, it counts as if it's like, oh, you didn't take any damage. So it's kind of like not a 3-stock, but an unofficial 3-stock because it's a perfect. It's like a perfect in a fighting game. I don't understand Smash jokes. It's okay. Actually, I just realized I put down the BRB screen. Oh no, and I'm just talking about Smash. I really hope when I edit this part out. I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna like be editing and be like, oh good, the food break screen's off. That means I probably did some things here. And it's just me talking about Smash Brothers. No. Actually, while we wait for Monica, we could just get the good ending right now. Why don't we do that, actually? That makes more sense, right? Why don't we do that? Because, I mean, Monica's seen it. Plus, I want to see if we get more data collectibles. We need to get 100%! Okay, so... Monica, I don't remember what all these saves were. I don't remember what these meant. Wait, okay. I think... this... Oh, no. This is a problem. Alright. So, like, this is the second day of Yuri? No, second day of Natsuki. Yes, we don't know this for now. Okay, second day of Natsuki. Thank you, history. Second day of Natsuki, okay. And we need this because we need to get her Because You poem, because it's part of the data collection. Ah, I'm smart. Alright, so I think we already... Did you say anything different? Uh-oh. Oh, she does. Okay, well... Guess we're voicing this.
Ooh, I like this one, Zero. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
Not very helpful, you know.
Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. That's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Oh. Forgot she says that. Yeah, me neither. Sayori, no. Do you have a question to play Joker and Smash? I do. He's one of my mains. The other one I play is Link. But yeah, just Joker and Link, really. Don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you wanna write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you end up getting hurt at some point.
Eh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Well, whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah, I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad. Can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. Sometimes you have a little rain cloud in your head. A sad poem can give you the rain cloud. It can give the rain cloud a little hug, and make a nice happy rainbow.
Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic.
Eh? It is? Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Zero. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Alright, so she throws up bottles. We did see bottles. Is this the same dialogue? It is. Okay. Thank you, Sayori. Cute. Sayo is my favorite character. That's fair. Makes sense. I mean, Sayori does eat ground cookies, though, but she's a lovely girl. I still love that it was just like they were talking. It was like Natsuki and Yuri were talking, and then there's just Monica. Sayori, were those on the floor? And then she says, "Rrr." It's like, Sayori, no. Like, it's just so good. That's disgusting, to be honest. It's okay, she washed her hands. Oh my god. Sayori, why? Poor Sayori. Natsuki reads my poem. She keeps glancing at me, then back at the poem. By now, she must have read it more than once. Is it that bad? No, it's not. It's good. It's really good, okay? There, I said it. Ugh, this wasn't supposed to happen at all. Can't you just be bad at this? If it makes you feel any better now, I'm bad at this in real life. I can't make a poem to save my life. My poems are supposed to impress you, not the other way around. You're trying to impress me? Obviously. Think I'd let you enjoy Yuri's writing more than mine? Give me a break. Well, in that case, what's the problem with me trying to impress you? I'll tell you, Natsuki's face freezes, like she just realized something. You're trying to impress me? Natsuki vigorously scans her eyes over my poem one more time. Then the poem slips out of her hands and flutters to the floor. I have to use the bathroom. Red-faced, Natsuki quickly walks out of the room.
Hey, Zero. Did you do something to Natsuki? I just saw her rush out like that. You didn't do anything terrible, did you?
No! I just told her that. My voice gets caught in my throat. There's no way I could tell Monica that I'm trying to impress Natsuki. Monica sees the poem lying on the floor and swiftly picks it up. She reads through it, her smile now fading from her face.
I see. You wrote this for Natsuki, didn't you?
I mean, not really.
In fact, didn't she like your poem a lot the other day, too? I'm surprised you know her taste so well already. Are you sure you're not cheating, Zero?
I mean, you can't cheat. Wait. I was about to say, well, actually, Monica, you can't cheat in this version of the game. Then I was like, actually, never mind. Poemwords.txt is literally in, you can cheat. I'm not cheating! Cheating? What do you mean by that?
Never mind, I'm just kidding.
I didn't understand Monica's joke at all.
Anyway, how do you think Natsuki feels about you? Oh, you don't need to answer that. It was just something for you to think about. Hey!
Natsuki comes up and snatches the poem out of Monica's hands. Neither of us had noticed her re-enter the classroom. Did you read this, Monica?
Of course.
I've said that weirdly.
Of course. I liked it.
Ugh. You should really stop reading things that aren't for you, you know? You have a bad habit of doing that.
But Zero wrote this poem. And we're supposed to share with everyone, right?
Ugh. Natsuki freezes. He apparently forgot that my poem is technically for everyone to read. Okay, well, I think Zero's done sharing this poem with everyone. Not like anyone want to read this anyway. Actually, Natsuki, I haven't shared with Sayori or Monica yet. Actually, I did share with Sayori. I haven't shared with Yuri or Monica yet. In fact, I'm just going to hold on to this.
If you insist.
What? Why are you looking at me like that?
Like what?
Never mind. Natsuki, I'll give you the poem, but that's still not very fair to Yuri. She hasn't got to read it. She hasn't gotten to read it yet. So what?
Well, like, Kes Zero is right, Natsuki. It's not fair if you don't let everyone finish reading it.
Fine. Your turn's my poem. Not like she's going to like it, though. Anyway, read my poem now. And no, I won't let you keep it. This is my only copy. I like that she says that if you go down her route, but she doesn't say that. It's an amazing attention to detail. Not bad, right? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's. Yesterday's was way too short. I was just warming up. You didn't think that was the best I could do? No, of course not. Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. I doubt I have to explain it. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone could agree that the subject of this poem is an ignorant jerk. You know people like that? From the side stories, she does. Whether or not the side stories are canon to this, they're not. I've looked in those files. I know what they means. It's a different dimension. Created by mess. I'm gonna call them mess now. It's amazing. I didn't think about that. I kept calling them MES. I'm like, I'm calling them mess now. It's so much funnier. They're mess. Is that dialogue new? No, this is the base game. I mean, unless you never made a poem for Natsuki before, then it might be new to you. Of course, it's about everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or a guilty pleasure. And then they're afraid if people find out, they make fun of you for or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes? As long as they're not hurting anyone, it makes them happy. I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things. Well, you're definitely right. At least, I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of other people can too. You know, I'm glad you can appreciate this kind of writing. I mean, I was talking about that yesterday. I've been enjoying sharing my writing with you. So consider yourself lucky, okay? Well, thanks for being honest. What's that supposed to mean? I'm always honest. Jeez. Just look forward to tomorrow too, okay? Alright, I will. $13 and Dan gives the answers it's not canon. Even if it wasn't canon, who cares? That's not gonna affect the price point. Like, it being canon makes me like, oh, I'm sorry. It's not canon. I'm not purchasing this copy. Like, that would be funny though. I was like, that wouldn't affect the price point to me. I'm gonna get off of here. I've been drinking. Take care in Zero. Drink responsibly, Toshiro. I hope that was just a mistype. Hope you drink responsibly. See you later, man. Here's the thing. I'm not sure anything prevents the events we saw or something very like them from happening in VM1. We just Holland? I think that's the point. Yeah, it's like nothing specific. We just happened. That's what you meant. Happening watching the control VM instead. Because they said in the files, they said that the side stories are like a clone of VM1. It's basically like a control simulation. And it's controlled because they didn't let Monica know that she has elevated permissions. So yeah, that means that the events that happen in there are some differences. Because like we got that one piece of mail that said like something here. There's a little bit of some discrepancies here in the control simulation compared to VM1. Which obviously there is going to be. So it's like there's some differences from the base game and the control simulation. So it's definitely something where it's like, it definitely could happen in this version of DDLC, but it really is just, sadly, Monika's epiphany, I think, just makes a lot of events happen differently. Yeah, oh yeah, it's canon character-wise, and most definitely. Yeah, it's definitely canon character-wise, most definitely. I definitely agree with that. I agree with, I want that to
I
be.
have returned,
Ah, who are you?
but I have an announcement to make.
Shadow the Hedgehog.
No. There is a really bad thunderstorm rolling on the way.
Okay.
So, if I die, it means my power went out.
Oh, you mean if your power... Oh, I thought I was like, what? Oh, you meant...
Gonna drop something. Oh.
I was like, she was actually talking about if you die. Yeah, no, yeah, I thought I thought she was talking about that too, but yeah, no, she was talking about her power going out. Like, oh, like if she dies, like gets disconnected from the okay. If I die is one hell of a way to start a sentence. If I die. If I die, then give my money to Dan.
I mean, I could die, but that's highly unlikely.
I guess Act 2 is not canon either, so I guess we're good then. See, they talked about this too in one of the
Is my mic
mails.
working?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, I heard you said sorry. I was talking about something else. I'm sorry to acknowledge what you said. But I was like, they mentioned the multiple reality thing, and then they said they were all real. So that means Act 2 is real too. That means all of the acts are real. They're just in their own little universes. It's weird. The males, you got mail. I only have 3 of the males. What'd you say? Sorry.
Fuck, what did I say?
Something about Monika.
Yeah, I think Monika just recreated the universe, right?
Yeah, Monika just recreated the universe, I think.
And that's why it's considered different.
So there's a universe where MC just finds Sayori hanging? Actually, that's an interesting question. Yeah, wait.
And then it just...
Well, no. That universe got destroyed. Because they mentioned multiple universes. They said Monika destroying other universes. Yeah,
so
they mentioned...
There was a universe like that.
They mentioned 5 worlds. Yeah, that's what it was. They mentioned 5 worlds. And then, yeah, they're like, what is this, like the 5th world? Yeah, they're like, we have like 5 of them. It's like with Monika destroying them. So yeah, Monika's destroying the world. You guys doing side stories? We are going to do side stories. Actually, now that you're back, should we stop doing vanilla or?
We should finish this. We should just finish this up. But if Monika ever talks in this, and if ever I need to do her, then I'll do her.
So I was like, say finish this up. I don't know what we were really. Oh, we need to get Nazis because you poem, but we're not getting it this day though.
I thought you wanted to get to the end to get the achievement. Like,
all the way to Act 3? I don't know. Yeah. I kind of wanted. I think people really wanted to see us finish the side stories at least.
Well, we can. Well, then we can finish the side stories and then come back to this.
Yeah, we'll just come back to this. Don't worry, Yuri. You holding that thought? I'll be back.
She's like, no.
Hold that thought, Yuri.
Hold that thought, Yuri.
Self-love. Let's go.
Whose is this? This is Natsuki and Sayori's?
Natsuki and Yuri's. This Natsuki and Yuri's, and this continues off from the past one, so that means it's like. Continuation. Wait, I want to see the mail. Why do you want to see the mail so badly? I only have 4 pieces of mail. There's my mail. That's the closest you're seeing to see my actual mail.
Oh my god.
Let me just pause your entire universe for a few hours. Yeah, it's okay. She won't know. Alright.
I'm wondering, you can't save during these, so like, what if you have to like stop playing it?
It says it. It says it will erase all your progress.
What?
Any setting changes will be lost.
The fuck?
You can skip though, I think though. So you can just skip.
Okay.
You can just go back where you left off probably. It's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter was delivered to Natsuki, with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it's only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiously counting the hours until she'll need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch. Because the staircase is under maintenance, no student would have any reason for coming here. Bro, that's literally what we said. We were like, when we looked at it, we were like, bro, that's why Yuri picks this staircase, because it's blocked off.
Mm-hmm.
We were right.
Yeah.
It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a frantic school day. Oh! What are you doing here?
I just...
Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs.
Well, what are you doing here?
I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. The other one's out of the drink I like. Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. Oh no, is she gonna... Oh no. Does she actually dig under the vending machines? Oh no.
Don't do this. This is mean if it...
This is...
That's what's gonna happen.
No. She nods, avoiding eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. So quiet that every one of her movements seems to reverberate through the entire stairwell. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with, in place of the 2 coins. Okay. Oh, you didn't... Okay, oh.
I thought she was about to be like, Yuri, look away, and then...
I was to say, like, oh no. It's some kind of iced tea. Natsuki likes iced tea.
Yay, I like iced tea too.
But instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. Glances all around her. It's like, way too quiet back here. It's creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant, really. I mean, it's totally cool that it's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you, so... Not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm just gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea.
It's okay. Everything is okay.
Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection. Seemingly, in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri. Well, I can leave if you want. Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap of her drink and takes a sip. This is nice. This is nice. I like this. Despite receiving Yuri's general permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. Aww. And the two just sit there for a long time. Tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what that may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki's the first to stand up with her empty drink bottle. Are you coming today? To the club? Yuri nods. I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. Just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to, eventually.
There's no rush. I promise.
Thanks. Aw. They just want to get along with each other. Bro, is this wait, is this entire thing about at the staircase? Oh, that'll be adorable. Is the entire side story take place at the stair? Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's cute. Even if that's not the case, this is still cute. It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Okay, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well. Oh, you're here again. Well, I just came here to read this because there aren't many people around here. Oh, now she's using it. Aww.
Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was.
Well, I don't, but there's no people here.
I see.
Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's lunch and the club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other again. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, he continues the detour around it.
But it's okay that I'm here?
Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all just assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them, exactly. I just don't want it to come up again now after I've waited so long for this new volume to come out. Literally months at this point.
You don't have other friends who are into manga?
Unless online friends count. Aw, what? Well, yeah, she doesn't. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about that from the base game. She mentions that to the MC. Natsuki literally has no friends who are into manga. No wonder she really, like, relates with the, or literally likes being with the MC. Or, like, gets really close with him. Because, yeah, he's the only person who likes manga that she knows. Well, at least online friends, they do count. But, like, in person still? Like, that's still, like, a... Yeah, online friends are definitely still, like, a good thing. Because at least you can discuss it. But it's like, jeez. Poor Natsuki, man. And Sayori, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Well, she does know what you mean because that's exactly she is a fantasy. Honestly, you're lucky that the books you're into at least just look like books. So you don't have to feel like everyone's constantly judging you by what you're reading.
That would be so awful. Especially since I already hate attention so much.
Well, it's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with.
Oh, I have online friends.
Oh, she does.
Since middle school, actually. I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face.
Oh, whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyway. Some of the fanfics I wrote, thank God I used a pseudonym. A pseudonym, right. I don't know why I couldn't read that. Pseudonym. I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. Can I just, like, again, talk about how much I like seeing Natsuki and Yuri have a conversation that doesn't involve them arguing? This is so nice. It's so nice to see Natsuki and Yuri actually talk to each other. That doesn't result in them yelling. The Natsuki yelling and Yuri yelling. This is so nice. They get along so well. I don't think I would change anything. I did read that part, right? Wait, hold up. Plus, I can look back and say how to become better persons then. I did read that, right? Yeah. I'll read it again just in case. Plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better person since then. I don't think I would change anything.
I wonder if a few years from now, we'll think the same thing about our current selves.
Probably.
That doesn't make you uncomfortable?
No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me. Especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Alright, here. She raises her hand to her face and forcibly slaps her own cheek. That's me from the future coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard. Yuri doesn't seem to react. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek. She turns red and stares into her lap, but is unable to hide a smile, as though it was a really funny joke. This is so cute. Oh my god. This is very cute. It's like, oh my god, why is this so cute? God damn it, I'm supposed to be a man. I like man things. God damn it. This is so cute though. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you.
I don't. I don't even know why I did that. Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense.
Oh.
I'll let you get to your reading.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then. Conversation ends quickly and Natsuki opens her book. This is definitely second. This was definitely my second favorite. The Respect, really much tied with it. Yeah, Respect is probably still my favorite, but so far this is looking like a second favorite material. Maybe even, depending on how this goes, could even surpass Respect. But honestly, I think my only reason why I really like Respect could be biased because I love Monica and Natsuki, so. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. The whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. Oh, they're getting along slowly. Oh my god, it is every day. Yeah, you could show your chat was right. It is every day at the staircase. Ah. That's so cool. I don't know why I really like that. Like it makes it like, it reminds me of like one of those like short movies or something, you know? Like where it just like the setting is just one area and you see like two people who first they meet at this area just by like mere coincidence. And then it goes to like the next day or something. And then they both meet there again. Like you're just following just the setting. So like we're just following what happens at this staircase. So we're only seeing the events of the staircase. And it's like, I don't know, it's so cool. Yeah, it's just, yeah, it's only one setting. You can see the relationship just grow and grow. Yeah, exactly, Rich Odds. Yeah, it's like, it's so good. You're back. Yeah, I'm here to lay low again. Another day has passed. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more. Hey, did you buy that? Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, avoiding eye contact. What, like, for me? But you didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up? Well, I mean, would have drank it myself, I guess. She bought her iced tea. Oh. My heart. My heart. Oh my gosh, she bought her iced tea. Oh. That's so cute. Oh, everyone. It was a stupid thing to do. No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought... Never mind. What I meant to say is thank you. And that it's a really nice gesture. It's okay if you don't feel that way. I do! It was the other things that I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me. Natsuki saying, like, please believe me to somebody? Wow. That's like, it's character growth, bro. Yuri pauses, and then nods. Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot, too. So I believe you. Natsuki exhales in relief. He then sits down next to Yuri and takes the drink. Knowing Yuri, she's probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's timid response filled her with self-doubt. I'll do something nice for you next time. Please, don't feel obligated. I want to. I want to do nice things too. Okay. Thank you. You thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. I'll do it then, too. Natsuki sighs. Nothing. Just reminds me of how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately. Is that why you've been coming here? Well, no. Not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. They're just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I like being around them when we're all just having fun, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So when I'm, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club. How come? I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good at just putting up with it because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I just have a hard time doing that lately. I think because she's more in touch with her feelings now. After she's talked with them, she's more in touch with, like, she's more open. Yeah, she's more open about how she feels now. It's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm not going to demand it for everyone around me to change. But, yeah, I know. Monica and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. You see, that's why she changed, because of Monica and Sayori. They're not in my position, so it's easy for them to just say that you should just communicate your feelings or whatever. Not like my friend group does that kind of thing. I'll just be making an embarrassment of myself. Sorry. And this has anything to do with you. I don't know why I'm talking about it. It's okay. I like listening. What? Listening to other people's problems? Yes. That's weird. Sorry. I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird? No, that's not weird. I probably just misunderstood. So, I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going? If you'd like. Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now. What are some things that you like about your friends? A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school and on the weekends. And they really like my baking. And it's fun to complain about school together. They make me laugh a lot, and we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes.
Oh, I'm bad at a lot of those things.
So?
Are those all things are those all things that are important to you?
Yuri's trying to be friends with her. I'm going to die from the wholesome. Sayori and Monica being Yuri and Natsuki's counselors, basically. And then Monica and Sayori are their own counselors to each other. No, but then sometimes they switch it. Because like when Monica was talking about in respect, or Yuri was just listening to her problems. Like sometimes Yuri's the counselor. They're counselors to each other. It's friend counseling. It's so nice. It's enough to make a grown man cry. This is worth the price it is. This is worth the $60 I may have paid for 3 copies of this game. I told you it's worth it. I don't regret it. Well, kind of. But not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is really different from that. And I'm still friends with them too.
Well, Sayori really likes your baking. And she makes you laugh. And she complains a lot.
That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends.
Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings.
Excuse me? How about you don't talk to me about my friends that you don't know anything about? Okay, yeah, this is the conflict. See, but it's because Yuri cares about her. They kind of aren't your real friends, though. Like, unless you gotta be upfront with them. I mean, depends. If it depends. If you be upfront and they accept it, then they're your real friends. If you be upfront and they don't accept it, then they're not. Natsuki stands up.
No, wait. I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please don't leave.
Natsuki sighs and shakes her head. It's fine. As long as you understand, you can't just judge people like that.
I'm sorry.
Natsuki sits back down. Oh, but she just wants what's best for you. Oh. Can't just compare friends like that and like measure who's better than who. Everyone's different.
I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you.
When a silence stretches between them. Oh. You don't want to hurt me. You just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
I don't like that.
Well, that's why I'm friends with them and you're not.
You like it?
Just don't worry so much about me. Not worth it.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Like how Monica can. She's good at these things.
Not really. Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're all like, oh, what's wrong? Is everything okay? I just want to mind my own business sometimes and decide myself if I want to talk about things. No one understands that it's you. You really shouldn't be hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think.
Oh, you don't need to reassure me or anything.
I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener.
Thank you. You're also nice.
It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. So weird because I always thought of myself as someone who could just say what's ever on my mind. I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed, or upset, or I want to say something mean. Why am I like that? You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book. How come you like reading so much?
Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive. Like, I want to be a part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated.
I'm back.
Especially when it comes to following social conventions and group interactions. I just don't really understand it.
I have no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. So, in that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life.
Really? Is that hard for you to be around people? Like, all the time?
Fairly often. Especially in group settings. When people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all of that, I don't know what to do, and I just disengage.
Oh. It doesn't get lonely?
I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people one-on-one, and I have online friends too, of course.
You ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in your books?
All the time. Sometimes so badly it makes my heart ache.
Yeah. Me too.
Really?
Mm-hmm. A lot. Like, more than anything. Natsuki mutters that. Silence fills the stairwell once more. But it's a mutual silence. One full of understanding. Damn, bro.
You got a mail.
Why is that? We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just... I wonder who it's from. It's from Paula Minor. Okay, also, also one thing to note, all of these mails are coming in. This is going backwards. So,
It is.
it's just like the Sonic R song. We have to go back in time. Okay.
Yeah.
Staying focused on our goals. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's emotional state? Yeah. So, yeah. They gave it to Monica on purpose. To test it.
They did.
How does granting elevated access to the VM affect a person's value and goals? How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the contents of their VM? How is elevated access being weaponized? Oh, she did weaponize it. She deleted them. What actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? What? Oh, what actions and values most contribute to the destruction of the universe? Well, what contributed to her destroying it? It was that she didn't have a route.
Yeah.
It was that she couldn't talk to the player. Most importantly, how might your observations apply to your own universe? Bonus, how can you present this to upper management as an operation that benefits the company? Unrelated note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of drawing eyes.
No one changed it back.
No one changed it back. Oh, because the people, the Team Salvation people. That's very clever. Team Salvado, Team Salvation. The Team Salvation people, they might have changed it to pink to sell it as a game. They're trying to get it ready to sell it as a game. Because those guys in the files, the DDLC.txt file. I'm on to you. Team Salvation.
Team Salvation?
You little scamps. Also, I think, was this the first side story that it ended with, like, things being mutually okay?
I guess so. Also, I noticed something. The
What?
backgrounds of these side stories.
It's where they take place. It's
the-
where the CG takes
it's-
place.
The backgrounds of the CGs without the characters in them.
Yeah, I didn't notice that. Good eye, Monica. Good eye. Yeah, because there's the floor. This is this is the window.
That's
yeah.
the window.
This is the piano room, music room.
Yep.
There's the piano.
The hallway.
This is the hallway, and then this is where
That's
is
the
the
classroom.
classroom, and this
and
is
that's the
where
stairs.
it's the stairs. That's what the CG is gonna be in. Can we talk about the fact that these people are literally selling entire universes? Yeah, it's a little weird.
Yeah, I was talking. I said that last night. I was like, that sounds really inhumane.
Yeah, I mean they're a shady organization.
Yeah.
They're selling universes for $15. They're selling.
$15, yeah. $15. You want a whole ass universe?
They're
with,
selling.
Like,
They're selling
bunch of real
full-on
people?
universes that are played
Imagine
as
if, like,
games.
imagine if like God sold Earth for like $15.
Yeah, they're full-on universes. It's interesting though. Hey,
Oh, hello. I almost thought you weren't coming today.
Yeah, well, lunch is already more than halfway over. Natsuki had typically been meeting Yuri in the stairwell much earlier, since it had been a good way of dodging her friends when she didn't feel like seeing them. Today, she's holding a large plastic container in both hands.
Are they eating lunch?
Oh my god!
I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while. Wait, did it say? Oh, I thought it said today was lunch or something. Okay, never mind. Oh no, yeah, it says lunch is already more than halfway over. Okay, yeah. Yeah, she's talking to her at lunch.
Yeah.
I ran into my friends, so I hung out with them for a while.
Is that so?
Yeah. I was in a good mood today, so I figured I should. I hadn't seen him in a while, which I had to come up with an excuse for, but I expected that. Plus, I have way more of these than I know what to do with, so I figured I should share them with you. I figured I should share with them too. I would share with them too. As she sits down, Natsuki opens the lid of her container.
You made cupcakes.
You know it. It's been a while at this point, so I figured it was about time again. Yes. I feel like if we tried to explain video games to someone from a couple hundred years ago, they'd be thinking we were selling mini universes too. That is fair. So this Mario guy, he's in like his own little universe.
Yeah, in his world.
I mean,
there's, like, talking hills.
technically,
and stuff like
technically they're not wrong. I guess.
they're just not real universes.
Yeah, it's kind of like what they're doing. I guess it's kind of like this too, because it's like technically, I guess they're not wrong. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens. It's like they're not wrong. Maybe depends on how you view things.
Yeah.
You can take one if you want. Yuri takes a cupcake and carefully twirls it between her fingers. It's brown with dark green frosting, immaculately shaped into a floral pattern and topped with some kind of glittery powder.
Ooh,
A different design for Natsuki cupcakes?
yeah.
That sounds cute.
How
That
pretty.
sounds pretty.
Just like she said.
I just ate, so I may not be able to finish it. Are they for the club?
Yeah, I guess so. I didn't really think about it. I just made them.
I just thought that because green is Monica's favorite color, right?
Well, yeah, but that's not really... Yuri takes a small bite.
This is green tea flavored.
Oh,
I love
God.
green tea.
do you?
Oh my god, it's the line! She loves green tea!
Yeah, it was the line from the picture. Yeah, that's the picture of the game. I love green tea.
She loves green tea.
It was just a random idea I wanted to try, so... Don't laugh at me.
I'm not. I just felt happy.
Oh, I'm sorry. Usually when... Never mind. What I mean is that I'm glad. Sorry for saying dumb things again. I just wanted to do something nice. This is something I happen to be good at. And I do know that you like them from past experience. Yuri turns red, recalling the time she treated herself rather generously to Natsuki's cupcakes. I love the idea that, like, they're all, like, we're sitting there or something, and, like, maybe, like, Sayori wanted some more, or, like, Monica wanted some more. They, like, go to look at where the tray is, and they just see
And
Yuri.
it's empty.
Yeah, just, like, she just kept grabbing while she was reading, right, man? That's relatable, though.
And everyone's like, you didn't realize you took like 4 or 5, right?
And once
She's
she
like,
realized,
"What?"
she's like, oh. Like, just, it's like when you're playing a video game, just keep taking those bags of chips. Like with Yuri, she just kept eating those cupcakes, man.
Yeah.
Ironically, her mouth is too full of cupcake for her to stammer an excuse, so she just settles for a disapproving look.
How did you get into baking?
Oh, well, I don't know. It kind of just always appealed to me. Well, a few years ago, I read this one manga with a lot of baking, so I got like super into it for a while. I was probably making stuff almost every day. But it's something that I always knew I liked anyway. It's like, baking is like art, but when you get good at it, it gets more delicious too.
I'm struggling to imagine myself putting my heart into something so artistic, knowing that it would just be eaten afterwards.
Yeah, maybe you're too practical for it.
I think I prefer to be on the receiving end.
That's my other favorite part about it. It's something I can do that makes a lot of people happy, like unconditionally. Everyone is always so thankful. In that moment, you get to be like the bringer of joy. I don't know, it just makes me feel...
Valued?
Yeah, I guess that.
So you were able to make up with your friends today?
There wasn't really anything to make up with them about. We weren't fighting or anything.
You weren't? But maybe I misunderstood.
It only turns into a fight if I lose my cool. That's just unnecessary drama. It only makes things worse.
So, they're not going to stop?
I mean, it only happens sometimes anyway. It's just the way they are. Only one who ever has a problem with it. Not worth it. Especially since I have somewhere to go now when I don't feel like hanging out with them.
Oh, I see.
The Cuccake's empty foil wrapper audibly crinks as Yuri clenches a fist. She doesn't like that she's just using her as like a replacement to hide. I think.
I'm glad that the situation is resolved. And that you don't have to avoid them anymore.
Yeah. Me too. I might be wrong. I don't have to bother you I don't have to bother you during your alone time anymore. Oh, no, that's why she's sad.
No, never mind. She's sad because she's not going to be showing up anymore. Oh, no.
I'm sure you have a lot of reading to catch up on.
Yeah.
I know that cupcakes are basically nothing compared to all the stuff you've done for me. But it's the best I can do. So you can have the rest of them. Natsuki grabs the box and slides it over to Yuri's feet. Yuri stares at the box. Then she shakes her head and slides them back.
You should save them for your other friends.
But I made them for you. Natsuki's voice whines as she protests.
I know. And I like them very much. Exactly as you thought. You succeeded. But I know you care about making your other friends happy too. And if this is the way you know how to make that happen, then I'm not going to take it from you.
No! They were for making you happy!
You make me happy! You're worth more than cupcakes to some people. That's why they want to spend time with you. And be your friend.
Without warning, tears pour from Natsuki's eyes. She pulls her knees to her chest and starts sobbing into her arms.
Natsuki,
I'm such a bad person!
Yuri
stammers, feeling panicked.
I didn't mean to say something bad.
Natsuki shakes her head and wipes her eyes.
You didn't.
She tries to choke back her sobs, but struggles to speak through them.
I just really hate myself sometimes. And it feels so wrong when you say those nice things to me. Like, I don't deserve it.
I'm sorry.
No, I am. I'm so difficult. And I can't think of even a single thing about myself that somebody would like. And I hated myself for bothering you during lunch. I just thought it was my chance to be a good person. Be nice and do the things you wrote about in the letter. I knew if I tried in the club, Sayori and Monica would be super annoying and make a huge deal out of it.
You know, I think a lot of those negative things too, about myself. I never felt like a good person. I always scrutinize everything I say, and later I feel like I said all the wrong things. And I just spend so much time thinking about myself, hating myself, and feeling like everyone else must hate me too. So I understand some of that through my own experience. And that's why I wanted to write the letter and express my feelings. It pained me to see those things in someone else that I saw in myself.
Natsuki sniffles. Yuri rustles through her bag and pulls out some tissues and hands them to Natsuki.
Monica told me that it takes a good person to reflect on these things. The desire to improve yourself. That makes you a good person. So don't worry so much. Also, there are things about you that people would like. So...
Like what?
Like how you're fun for people to be around. And you're not shy. And you know how to make people laugh. And you're very passionate about things. And you know how to take the lead. And you care a lot about other people. And just a lot of things.
Oh. Well, now you're making me feel really embarrassed.
Well, you're the one who asked. And don't you think I feel embarrassed?
Natsuki tries to hide a smile, and she sighs as it fades again.
Every time I come here, I always think it's the last time, but then I keep coming back for some reason.
Is that bad?
Just really confusing. I mean, friends and I go way back, so ditching them all the time feels like, I don't know.
Feels like what?
Natsuki's voice gets quiet.
Maybe I'm scared that they'll get mad at me. I really don't know what to do.
Pauses. Yuri stares into the distance, facing her eyes along the patterns of the floor tiles while she thinks to herself.
What would you do, hypothetically, if your friends were happy for you instead of mad at you?
Happy for what?
Happy that your new club is making you happy.
Well, it's just not a fair hypothetical.
Natsuki says that with little confidence in her voice.
I always told myself that I don't really rely on the approval of others to be happy. I still feel that way, but I'm spending time with people who put me down whenever I don't have their approval. It's probably what's making me feel so confused. Because I'm threatened out of the things that should make me happy. So no matter what, it's like I have to be unhappy to be happy. I'm making my head hurt.
That must make it really difficult to feel comfortable with yourself. Being made to feel like you're wrong just for being the person you are.
It really goes against everything I believe in, doesn't it? It goes against the kind of person I want to be. I'm fed up with it. I'm fed up with a lot of things.
She presses her palms to her forehead and shakes her head.
I know what's best for me. But I keep convincing myself out of it. So much easier to be comfortably unhappy than it is to do something so scary.
To do what?
You know, to end it.
With them?
Natsuki nods.
I didn't think you were actively considering that as an option.
I wasn't. Until recently. It's just one of those things where, like, in a certain way for so long, you just get used to it. Like, so much of you has gone into it. So much it feels like that's just how your life is. Throwing it away is like throwing away such a big part of your life. Makes me feel sick to think about.
Natsuki sighs.
It's really scary. It's terrifying.
What are you scared of?
I don't know. A lot of things. Like being alone. Not having anyone to talk to or hang out with. Not being able to replace what I have with them. Don't want them to hate me. I'm scared they'll hurt me for going against them.
Physically?
Not physically, but...
Yuri clenches her fists.
Natsuki,
What?
if anyone even thinks to cause you harm, I will unleash hell upon them.
Natsuki snorts in laughter.
Don't laugh at me.
Sorry, I was just... I like that. That's all.
Oh, well, I meant it.
I know you did.
Natsuki gives Yuri an endearing look.
I needed it.
Mhm.
As the conversation lapses, Natsuki again slides her box of cupcakes over to Yuri.
Just take them, okay? I don't want other people to have them anymore.
Are you sure?
Natsuki nods.
I'm sure.
I will then. I'll enjoy them.
He looks away, but a feeling of warmth spreads through her. She holds on to that feeling, knowing it will give her courage. I want to the fucking first of all, I loved Yuri unleashing hell upon them. That was a good line, but the line I think almost got me. It's not in the history. It's the freaking what did she say? It was where she was like, "You don't need cupcakes. Like you're worth more than cupcakes." Like that was a good ass line. That's why I was like, "Oh god." I was like, that hit me. Like, that was a good ass.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think an interaction between Natsuki and Yuri would make me almost cry.
Yeah, that's all I was saying. I was like, that actually, I think that almost had me when I heard her. She was like, you're worth more than some cupcakes. It was like, oh my gosh. Yeah, because the fandom equivalents Natsuki so much to her cupcakes. No, that's not what Yuri was trying to say. It was because of her. It was because of her friends. Like, she was basically saying, like, she was giving her friends cupcakes just because, you know, she was just trying to make them. She just wanted her friends to be nice to her, just because she wanted her friends to be nice to her. So she baked them cupcakes, but she baked them for the wrong reasons. She didn't do it because she liked her friends. She did it because she wanted her friends to be nice for once or something. So that's what Yuri was like. You make me happy. So yeah, it was like, geez. I mean, who knows? Maybe there are some people in the fandom who only think of Natsuki for her cupcakes. In that case, that was to them too. I'll let Yuri unleash hell upon them. She coming. The characters are so well written. These are all so well written. Yeah, it's all so good.
Yeah.
This is such a good side story, bro. This is definitely second favorite. This is so good.
You're here first today.
Mm-hmm.
And you brought reading material.
Mm-hmm. Natsuki's sitting in her usual spot. Just I'm holding a volume of manga while her lunch sits beside her. She sits down as well and opens her own book. Sucks when a good series has to come to an end. Like, it's such a big part of your life. And one day, there's just nothing left. Are they talking to me about when I finish this game? No.
Yeah.
It makes you feel so empty.
Unfortunately, I'm about to experience that myself. On the last book of this series.
That sucks.
But there's also something satisfying about letting a story conclude. I don't know if I'd want it to go on forever.
Maybe. There's some things that I wish could.
On the other hand, have you ever read something that overstayed its welcome?
Yeah, definitely. I think of at least one thing I've read that got pretty unbearable like halfway through. And the ending really sucked. So it sucks when something good has to end, but it also sucks when they just keep inventing more plot until you don't like it anymore. I guess it sucks either way.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's the nature of all things. They come to an end.
The two fall silent. Slowly eat while making their way through their respective reading material. Except Natsuki doesn't seem to be touching her food at all. I think Dan doesn't want to continue Doki Doki. Hey, don't put words in other people's mouths.
That's not what this is about.
It could be, but
No!
wait till Dan says it himself, though. All we can do is theorize. You don't want to put words. Zero. The first stage is denial. No.
No!
Don't put words in people's mouths. We'll wait until he comes out and he says something. We shouldn't make assumptions.
Yeah.
It is denial. It might be, but it's okay. Don't make assumptions. Hey, DDLC barely started, okay? It's too early. It didn't go on for too long. It's fine.
Yeah.
You don't go out during the weekends, right?
Excuse me?
Like, with friends, at the mall, or downtown, or whatever.
I'm not a total shut-in, you know.
Oh, my bad for making assumptions.
Well, I'm sure I go out less often than other people, like you and the others in the club. I don't really meet with friends and arbitrarily spend time like that. I'm usually meeting with my board game group. Yuri plays board games?
Everyone is like so right about these characters. There's like so many like things they've said that I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, I think people have had the headcanon that Yuri plays. Like when she said she has online friends, I was like, Yuri would have online friends. I think I said that. I was like, I always had the feeling she would have online friends.
Yeah.
Board game group?
It doesn't matter. It's just more nerdy stuff.
Diablo? Alright, Yuri, best girl now. All she had to say was board games and Diablo's hooked.
Yuri plays Monopoly.
No, she plays D&D most likely.
Oh yeah, she definitely does.
She likes fantasy.
Why do you ask, anyway?
I was just curious. I just realized I couldn't picture it, so I was just curious. Yuri looks at Natsuki and realizes that she's shaking.
Don't look at me like that.
Sorry.
Natsuki pulls her knees into her chest and puts her head down.
Can't take this.
Did I do something?
Yuri gets flustered, her mind racing over what she may have said or done.
I did. I ended it. I texted them earlier, telling them. And then I just blocked them because I'm so afraid of their responses. Now it feels like I'm dying inside.
Oh, that's... I'm sorry.
Totally unsure of what to do, they can barely find any words of support to offer. Meanwhile, the sound of Natsuki's unusually hard breathing fills the air. Then she speaks again, barely above a whisper.
Help me. I feel sick and I want to hit my head against things. Please help. Can't take this.
You may be having a panic attack.
With that realization, Yuri's demeanor suddenly changes.
I have experience with this, so I'll help you through it, okay?
Natsuki meekly nods to her rapid breath, head still buried in her knees. Yuri slides herself over to Natsuki and sits on the step behind her, and she puts her hands on Natsuki's shoulders.
Can you feel my hands?
Natsuki nods. Her shaking becomes much more apparent through Yuri's sense of touch. Yuri keeps her voice low and gentle.
You're safe right now. You're in a good and safe place, where nothing can hurt you.
Natsuki nods once more. Although Yuri is only touching Natsuki's shoulders, I practically feel her racing pulse through the base of her neck.
We'll do a breathing exercise together. All you have to do is listen to my breaths and breathe along with me. Let's breathe in now.
Yuri takes a deep, slow breath. Beneath her hands, she feels Natsuki's shoulders rise as Natsuki takes a breath of her own, trying to mimic Yuri. They exhale together, although Natsuki's breath shakes on the way out.
That's good. Let's keep going.
Yuri breathes in once more, and Natsuki joins her. They continue like that for a few more cycles while Yuri closely monitors. Eventually, Yuri feels Natsuki rest more of her weight into Yuri's palms.
Let's focus on the physical world. All you have to do is focus on the feeling of your breaths going in and out, and the weight of my hands on your shoulders. You're in a safe and comfortable physical space.
Minutes pass in silence. By now, the rest of it has passed. But Yuri's determined not to move away until Natsuki prompts her to. Meanwhile, Natsuki's lifted her head off her knees, and her breathing has mostly steadied. Then, she takes a final deep breath and slowly pulls herself to her feet, causing Yuri to let go. She stretches her arms.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to freak out. I don't know what my deal is.
You don't have to apologize. This must be enormously stressful for you.
Is that going to keep happening?
It may, or it may not. We can take measures to help prevent it in the future, and I think it'll naturally get better over time.
Natsuki motions to sit back down again, so Yuri moves over. Yuri turns away to pick up her open book from the dusty floor, which she had hastily set down earlier. Brushes the dust off the cover.
I don't think I could have gotten through that alone.
You're not alone.
Feeling shy again, Yuri speaks into her own lap.
From now on, you don't have to do anything alone.
As she says that, Yuri tenses up. It's rare for her to so openly share her thoughts. Something about Natsuki, of all people, makes it feel so much more natural to do so. Perhaps because, like Yuri, Natsuki's so timid and uncertain of herself. Natsuki does such a good job at hiding it that it's taken a long time for Yuri to finally realize it. And because of that, Yuri is able to deliver the reassurance that she herself would have wanted, demonstrating that you deserve the love of others. You can accept that for the first time. Perhaps you can begin the tumultuous journey of learning to love yourself. Oh, there it is. That's adorable. Look at it, Monica. I don't know if she's even here. She might be muted.
Do you really mean that? Probably gonna regret saying that. You do.
How so?
Cuz I'm probably gonna have a lot of free time during the weekends from now on. You're giving me permission to be as annoying as I want and drag you around to a lot of places.
I see.
But you already said it, so you can't take it back now.
Well, I suppose I have no choice but to accept that responsibility then.
Aww. Ah! My heart. Mm-hmm. I know a good ice cream place.
Oh? That means you'll finally figure out my favorite ice cream flavor.
Huh?
I want to know.
What are you talking about?
Oh, you don't remember? The first day that you came to the club, you guessed everyone's favorite ice cream flavor. For me, you said you had no idea.
Seriously? I don't remember that at all. I do.
I do.
Okay, it's because we played it. Oh, wait. Yes, I do. I said it was probably green tea. Oh, pfft. Yuri shakes her head. Oh, it's not, though, but she likes green tea.
It's a good guess, but my favorite is usually to get chocolate and raspberry together.
I was close.
You were close. You said chocolate.
I said chocolate.
Chocolate and raspberry. How fancy.
How is that fancy?
Oh, I don't know. I feel like I should have guessed something like that.
Well, maybe next time I'll try chocolate and strawberry.
Hey, strawberry's my favorite.
What a coincidence.
She guessed her.
I think it helps to have something to look forward to. I still have the sick feeling in my stomach. But it's easier now to convince myself that I did the right thing.
Is there anything better I could be doing?
Not that I know of. There's nothing that'll make this easy for me. You already did more than I thought anyone could. Come to think of it, we never talked about the letter you wrote. I feel like we're way past that at this point. I don't even know what to talk about. Except that I think it helped me understand my needs a little bit better. The way I like to be treated. And the kinds of friends that I want to have. That's why I wanted to start coming here in the first place. And I was so scared of causing more problems.
I thought it was a coincidence that you ran into me here initially.
Well, not exactly.
What do you mean?
Nothing. I may have tracked you down first. Oh my gosh. With the help of Sayori.
But you said...
I was shy, okay? Wasn't ready to, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I guess. I'm glad that you worked up the courage. Even if it was in your own way. I can tell you've been making a lot of difficult decisions. It's brave, and it'll make things better in the long run. I think anyone would be proud of you for it.
Anyone? Mean, like you?
Yes, like me.
You know, I could get used to this.
As long as you don't tease me too much.
Fine. Just a little then.
That's fine. I know how uncertain everything feels to you right now, but I really do think that good things are in store. Those are my honest feelings.
Thanks. It feels nice to be reassured.
The girls continue their conversation through the remainder of lunch. But a new feeling hangs in the air. A feeling of greater certainty in their path forward. In just a few hours, there will be another literature club meeting. The four club members will have happily spend time together. Each of them, all with their own special qualities, have something unique that they can deliver to one another. Through friendship and literature, the club members will continue to grow and find new happiness together. The end of each chapter is the start of the next. Yuri thinks to herself. If she's about to finish her long-running series, it would be best to have a new book lined up. Perhaps this weekend would be a good time to visit the bookstore. Together.
Aww.
to visit the bookstore together, Monica.
Mm-hmm.
What did we unlock? I think we just unlocked the CG. Yeah, self-love. That's so good.
Yeah.
So good. Oh! There it is.
Ah!
There is a new one. Equals.
It's all of them.
Equals. Bro.
Okay, I can be Monica.
It's so shiny.
Very shiny.
Oh, that was a good side story, though.
It almost made me cry. Like, I can't believe that. I actually can't
That was
believe
really
that.
good. If Natsuki or Yuri were my favorite one, that probably would have been like my number one, but it's still my number two. Sorry, just love Monica.
Yeah.
But hell, even hell, it's like I love them all though. Obviously, just all right. So now I guess it's time for equals.
Equals.
The final side story.
Okay, everyone. We're gonna be taking a break from the usual activities today. I was thinking since people are starting to talk about the festival, it's a good time for us to go over the general discussion of the club and all that. I think it'll help us figure out what to do for the festival, you know? Are we gonna actually see a festival happen?
Oh my god, maybe? Oh, Taryn already came up with a really good plan.
Really? For the festival?
Hold up. You might need to speak up a bit, Missy.
My shit's lagging. Like, I've been lagging for a while.
I've been lagging on what?
Like, my entire internet's lagging, like...
Oh, you haven't been
Parsec
lagging
is
on,
kinda
on
lagging.
TeamSpeak, though.
Oh, really? Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
just-
I thought that's what you meant.
I just thought you weren't loud enough.
Yeah, I might be late to reading or something though, because the parsec's kind of lagging a little bit. I can't really do much about that.
Alright. Would you want to reread that, or?
Yeah. Really? For the festival?
Yeah, so the plan is this, okay? You and Yuri collect information ahead of time which clubs and classes are doing food booths. Then, we take a map and plan the most efficient route, so we can get the most of them before the lines get too long.
Hey, that has nothing to do with the club.
Well, you have to let me finish.
Alright, fine. Go ahead.
Right, so basically, we get all the food we can, then we come back here, and we all eat together. That's all.
Wow, I got tricked twice by the same joke.
Boo. Don't be a hater. It's not like you can come up with anything better. Look, even Yuri was thinking about it.
No, I wasn't. I would really prefer to do something literature related. We can eat together anytime. The festival's a unique opportunity. Besides, it's been quite a while since we've seen any new interest in the club.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. We really get a shot at showing people what the literature club is all about. I'll tell you what, we can do both, right? We'll make time for your food mission and still put together a public event.
Oh my gosh, yes! I was just joking, but that's a really good idea.
Well, I'm glad it's settled. I think the question is how to come up with an event that demonstrates everything you can get out of the literature club.
Well, that's kind of tough, because everyone gets something different out of the club.
Okay, how about this? Let's go around and have each of us talk about what we've gotten out of the club so far. That could really help us figure out what kind of reputation we want to build.
Yeah!
That's too embarrassing.
Oh, but you don't have so much, but you'd have so much to talk about.
That's exactly why. And I'm sure Natsuki feels the same way.
Well, maybe, but I didn't plan on arguing against it or anything. I mean, it's the literature club. We talk about that stuff together, right? The only way to get more comfortable with it is to suck it up and do it.
Oh, you're not wrong. I'm sorry for being resistant.
It's not good to say suck it up because it sounds like their feelings don't matter.
Right, my bad. Just a habit I need to break. Well, anyway, who's gonna start?
I'll start. I was the first to join, after all.
Wouldn't that be me?
No, I want to go first.
Fine. You can start. I don't mind.
Yay! So, gosh, it feels like so long ago. I think I joined because I wanted to have fun sharing poems with people. It seemed like it would be a safe way to express myself. You know, like if it's just a poem, then I can share it without feeling like I'm burdening everyone with my problems. And I thought it would be a really good way to get to know each other, to know other people too. But yeah, I was really surprised when I walked in and it was just Monica. And she was sleeping.
Oh yeah. Don't remind me of that. Oh gosh.
Yeah, but it seemed like so much fun to help start a new club. Especially since writing helped me so much. I wanted to see it help other people too. But it ended up being me who was inspired. Because I remember feeling like Monica was just so sweet and mature, and that I could trust her with anything. It made me feel a lot less alone, having someone who knew even the bad things about me. And at that point, I knew the literature club was going to be special for a lot of people.
Yeah, I felt the same way. It really helped give the club a new... Oh, fuck. It really helped give the club a more cohesive vision.
Yeah, and then Yuri joined, but she was so different from us. And Natsuki too. I think, for Yuri, it really helped for me to take the lead before she was able to open up a little. But Natsuki was kind of the opposite. Where she wasn't really ready to really get close to someone really quickly. I never really thought about that sort of thing. I really feel like I've gotten better understanding people's different needs. And that makes me really happy, because my friends are just the most important thing to me. And whatever new members we get, I want to help them in those ways too.
I don't know if I would have continued coming to the club if it weren't for you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I know it wasn't too long ago, but it hurts to think about my behavior back then. I was really short-sighted. The only reason I came was to find others who were into fantasy. I suppose that was my idea of making friends with people. And I remember feeling uncomfortable because you and I have such different energy. I had such a specific idea of the kind of person I could be friends with. So when Sayori tried so hard to get to know me, I felt like I was just wasting her time. I think I was naive to assume that similar interests were the key component of friendship. Sayori and I were able to be friends because she always thinks about the needs of other people. That's something I never know how to do, or even thought to do. I stayed in the club, thanks to that, and I started trying as hard as I could to understand people better.
You really went above and beyond when it came to that. I was just super impressed.
Well, I always hated that I didn't know how to behave like a person who is easily liked by others, like the two of you can. And because of that, I spent so much time thinking about my own behavior and all the wrong things I said. But the whole time, I should have been thinking about other people instead, not myself. Once I started doing that, I was able to make friends with everyone else. Oh, also, I discovered that sometimes I'm a better communicator when I take the time to write rather than speak. It's so strange the way things turned out. It's so far different from anything I've ever would have expected. But I'm happy. I suppose you don't always know what we really need.
Oh my gosh! You're so cute that I'm going to throw up!
What?
Okay, please don't do that, Sayori. Besides, I'm not cute.
Hey, isn't that my line?
Oh, well, for me, it's actually true, so...
What are you saying? Oh my gosh, Yuri got her! Yuri got her! Oh, Yuri's clever.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing. I finished my part, so somebody else take their turn.
My heart! Everybody during the last side story.
Yeah.
My heart!
Sayori, take some deep breaths.
Okay, fine. I'll go. Yuri, I can't believe you're complaining about doing this and still went before me. What a show-off.
I was just following up on Sayori. It was the easiest way to get it over with.
Besides, you left out the most important thing that you get out of this club.
I did?
Yeah, a regular supply of your favorite cupcakes. Oh no, I forgot that too! I'm a traitor to the Cupcake Queen! Neither of you are forgiven. Looks like only Monica will be getting cupcakes next time. No!
can't eat that many cupcakes.
Yeah, true. Only Yuri can.
Hey! Well, anyway, I'm just putting off talking. It's kind of hard to talk about this stuff. But I guess what it comes down to is that I'm in a much better place mentally than I was when I first joined. And that's because everyone helped me realize that I had some really toxic friendships going on outside the club. It was honestly a really painful thing to go through, having to cut them out. It still hurts to think about. I'm sorry, Natsuki. It's fine. It was for the best. I was right. I guess for me, it's all about feelings. I was only ever ridiculed for having feelings, so I thought the right thing to do was to just ignore them. It took me a really long time to realize it's not really how things are supposed to work. I guess that's thanks to everyone who took the time to respect my feelings, even when I was being like the biggest jerk. I'm really sorry for being such a jerk to everyone. I was really the worst. Natsuki's voice chokes a little. We love you, Natsuki. I hate that I was like that. Everyone did so much for me. I never do anything in return.
That's not true. Natsuki, you've done a lot more than you think. This club really wouldn't have been the same without you. I mean that. Remember how judgmental I was when you first showed up? It was like I couldn't accept anything other than my own idea of what a literature club was supposed to be. Apparently, that was more important to me than the opportunity to bring you some happiness. You really taught me that anything that makes someone happy is worthy of respect. You even inspired me to start playing piano. That's something that means a whole lot to me. There's no need to put yourself down.
Okay.
Natsuki wipes her eyes.
You helped me a lot too. It's so much fun to have you around. And you helped me become a better person. Having a problem doesn't make you needy or inconvenient. It means that there's something that needs to be better for you. And you always deserve that.
I agree. Seeing us have some of the same struggles made me a better person as well. I wouldn't want to change anything about our time here. I don't think any of us would.
I'm sorry I got all dramatic again. All I wanted to say, so Monica can go now.
There's no need to apologize. It was something I wanted to talk about anyway, because it made a big difference for me. I was always such a strict perfectionist who never took the time to believe in the best of other people. But everyone kept proving me wrong. I made the mistake multiple times thinking that my way was the best for everyone. Or thinking that I was needed to solve other people's problems. But I think being a leader means that you have to acknowledge that you're not perfect, and that the best thing you can do is to help guide people rather than to do everything for them. We're all good people. We're all equals. I think that's the most important thing I've gotten out of the club, realizing what that really means. Sayori, what are you doing?
I just thought that we should be writing some of these things down. Things about the club that are valuable to us.
With a piece of chalk in her hand, Sayori writes the word trust on the chalkboard.
This is because you showed me that I could trust you with everything about me, not just my good side.
Suddenly, Yuri takes a piece of chalk as well. He writes understanding.
I owe a lot of gratitude to everyone who took the time to understand me, even though it was so difficult for me to express myself.
In that case...
Wait, did you say that? I didn't hear that. I heard that.
I said, in that case...
Okay, that cut you off a bit. Monica takes a piece of chalk as well and writes the word respect.
I always thought I was a respectful person, but it took the club for me to realize that there was more to it than I thought. And I'm a better person because of it.
I have another one!
There writes balance. I knew they were writing the side
Yeah.
story names.
Sometimes people want different things out of a friendship, or they need time before they're ready to become close.
They're gonna write equals at the end then?
It's important to keep things balanced between you and the other person.
That reminds me,
Yuri writes reflection.
I've always been a reflective person, but most of it has been nothing more than hating myself for the things I thought I did wrong. Once I started reflecting on other people, and not just myself, a lot of things changed for me. So I think that's the most important one for me.
That's great. We have a whole list of things now.
Suddenly, everyone turns to look at Natsuki. Well, everyone took all the chalk. Don't look at me like that. Jeez.
You could have just asked.
Monica hands her a piece of chalk to Natsuki. Then Natsuki sighs and writes self-love. I don't know how far I've gotten with it yet, but feels like things are at least on the right track. So there, that's my contribution. Together, everyone stares at the words on the board.
Wasn't this club supposed to be about literature?
It is! We still do a lot of literature. Friendship and literature.
Yeah, you're right. Friendship and literature.
Natsuki and Yuri gently nod as well.
Hey, let's all take a picture together. We don't have one yet, right?
Hey, you're right! Make sure you send it to me after.
Wait, can I brush my hair first or something?
Oh, you're fine. You already have the best hair out of all of us.
Everyone get together. I can fit you all in.
She said, I can't fit you all in.
Oh, I can't fit you all in. I thought you said can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, everyone. Ready? And click.
Do we get to see the picture?
I want to see it.
Aw.
I'm really glad we talked about this stuff. It's easy to forget how far we've come with only 4 members.
Yeah! I have so many happy thoughts right now. I'm getting some really good inspiration for a poem.
Oh.
You know, I feel the same way. I kind of want to get some writing done.
Me too!
I think I would like that as well.
Everyone's looking at me again. I'll do it too, but I might not feel like sharing it.
That's okay.
The 4 members of the literature club disperse and return to their desks, each equipping themselves with a pen. Natsuki and Yuri give each other a quick glance, then start writing immediately. Yuri stretches, then does the same. But Monica's left tapping her pen against the paper, unsure of where to start.
Just move your hand.
Monica mouths to herself.
Right the way into your heart.
Her mind full of thoughts, memories, and inspiration, Monica navigates past her mental barriers and begins to write. Doesn't matter what, just that it's something new. Oh? Oh! Oh! Oh, this is so. Oh, it's got special credits? Bro, wait, why is this all kind of a jam?
A little bit of a jam.
Yo, wait, hold up. Damn the man Salvadio. Actually, look, wait. Yeah, there's all the people. Where did everyone go? Bro. Crank that shit, please. I got you. I love this game.
I do too. Oh my god.
We're not fully done, but I guess we're kind of done. We're done with in terms of like what's in the game, but we haven't gotten all the data yet. We haven't gotten all the art and stuff. I still want all that.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so good. I'm gonna be real honest. I put a paid $15 just for the side stories alone.
Yeah? I would have
Like,
paid more than $15.
that's what I'm saying. I was like, the side stories were so good.
Fan translation support? There were fan translations of it.
There was bro, that's cool. Special thanks. Look at all these people. Chris Brown, he shares a name with a celebrity. Unless that was actually... Oh, thank you, dear player, for enjoying our story of friendship and literature. Yeah! Made with Love by Team Salvato. Aw. And Serenity Forge. There's the selfie!
Oh my god.
Best game. Oh, that's good. Achievement unlocked. Friendship and literature. That's a wallpaper right there. What? What?
And there's a
Okay,
silly
now
one.
everyone make a funny face. Oh, that's cute. Everyone say cheese. Everyone make a funny face.
That is funny.
I love this one. Sayori's giving herself a mustache.
Yeah.
Monika's doing duck lips. Sayori's sticking her tongue out. Natsuki's holding her. That's good. I gotta set the funny face one.
Of course.
Funny face one's pretty good. I don't know. I'll set the regular one, but I'm glad the funny face one exists. I will not forget the funny face one. It's so good. Ah, this is good. Only 79 data. They are all finished. We completed every side story. I feel like, it's so good. I loved those so much.
Yeah.
That's the Monika we should have had. That's the same Monika we have. It's just Monika if she didn't have the epiphany. That's all it is. It's the same Monika, just without having an epiphany of what she is. So yeah, it's like, so they can actually make friends with each other. And I saw some people were like, oh, then the base game happens. And it's like, according to the files, not necessarily. According to the files, it seems like they said, they're talking about like different universes. So it seems like
They were just talking about the festival, so I think it just is another universe.
Yeah, they were just
way.
talking about the festival and stuff, so it could just totally be another universe. And we know MC exists because Sayori mentions him, her friend.
He just never comes along.
I mean, well, at least MC quotations, because remember, there's the one thing we learned that Monika created MC.
Whoever MC
Based
truly
off
is.
of, yeah, based off of MC. So, at least I think that's what that was interpreted as from those mails. Is that, what was it, the character discrepancy? Yeah. It was like Monika's meddling because she would have to manufacture this character. And then as soon as we got that mail, they gave us a fucking picture of MC's concept art. So I'm pretty sure that it's referring to MC. Look at him.
Yeah. Look at him.
So yeah. Bro, so many people are just gonna be like, I'm living in the world of the side stories now. So many people's, I can see it now. So many people's like headcanons and like stuff about the game is gonna be like, yeah, my fan story, this takes place in the side story world.
Yeah.
We ain't dealing with that delete stuff. It's too sad. The side stories are sad too. The side stories are sad too, but it's like, as I might as well reword myself. It's like, you like how close they feel in the side stories more than base DDLC.
Mhm.
How long until that MC is gonna be used for mods? Oh yeah, people
Not
make
long.
like a fan picture of fan spread of them? Probably. Oh, might happen. There's probably artists looking at them or people commissioning after they get that concept.
Mhm.
Side stories are a bit sadder in my opinion. I think they are because they put more emphasis on their problems, yeah. So I could definitely see that they are a little bit more sadder because there's more emphasis on their problems more. But yeah. Honestly, it's one of those things too where it's like, This feels so weird because it's like DDLC first started off as this game that tries to be like super meta, you know? Like the whole point of DDLC was that it wasn't a normal visual novel. But then here we are enjoying content for the game that is arguably just a normal visual novel's content.
Yeah.
And it's just like, what happened? Also, yeah, I was not expecting Natsuki to have a panic attack in that fucking side story. I forgot to mention that in the Yuri, and I was like, oh shit. This shit was crazy. Yeah, it's like, it's just funny how it's like, yeah. I mean, I guess arguably, and plus, and I think DDLC Plus does a really good job of balancing both, in my opinion. Because it's like, the fact that they give you the normal visual novel stuff for the side story, for the people who just want a normal visual novel to play, side stories are perfect for that. But for the people who want the meta aspect to it, that's what all these, like, files and mail stuff is. Like, it feels like it's, like, a perfect balance. If you're somebody who likes all the meta-mancing and stuff and the hidden lore behind DDLC, it's like, Plus has that for those people. But then for the people who really just want to spend more time with the literature club, it has the side stories just there. It's like, it's such a perfect balance. And even then, I'd still argue that if something was made, again, theorizing, I'm not Dan. I don't even know Dan. so I don't even know Dan. So it's like, I'm just saying, I don't think many people would be upset if there was something with DDLC that didn't really have any metamantic stuff. I feel like the side stories have given people enough reason to care about these characters that, like, if you just put them in some other piece of media, people would care. What the Dan doing? What the Dan doing? Like, I feel like we've gotten to that point, in my opinion. What do you say, Monica? I think she just had to BRB. But we are not done with our escapades.
No, I'm here. I'm sorry.
What did I ask you what you were doing? What?
Huh?
What did I ask you? I don't remember what I asked you. There's a
I don't
CG we're
know.
missing, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, that's Yuri's weekend CG.
Oh.
I think there's still some sketches we can get. Yeah, they're definitely okay, so I'm assuming we haven't gotten there's a few things we haven't done in our base DDLC we can unlock. I do know getting all the secret poems though is gonna be a pain, so I might do those like off screen or something. I don't know.
Oh.
I don't know. Diablo was telling me I should probably get the secret poems off screen because it's a lot of restarting Act 2, but I'm like, I don't know.
Yeah. It's also like you can also re-roll the same poems too.
Fun fact, I didn't know that Dan Salvato has a Twitch. Yeah, he's one of the few... I mean, I think most indie game developers have Twitch. Bro, he streams Smash Bros. Wait, two people didn't know that. Yeah, he streams Smash. Oh!
Yeah.
When I get this?
When did you
Finish all of the
finish
side stories. Ah! No one told me I unlocked this.
Too bad it's a phone background.
I remember this art. Shut up, it's still good. I remember this art. Oh, this one was so good. Yeah, it was to celebrate her birthday. Ah.
This is my background for a while on my phone.
Unfortunately, I can't stay. Unfortunately, I can't stay for that at the moment. Have fun. See ya, Fox. We didn't have to do it off stream. We should be ready to like talk about other stuff while you're doing it. Yeah. I don't know. I'll see how I want to handle getting the secrets because it's one of those things where it's like I could definitely get unlucky. We'll see what happens. Oh my gosh. So I gotta go back to DDLC and get some. We gotta go back to because we have to get the good ending in DDLC, and then we have to. And then one thing is I'm curious is I'm gonna try deleting Sayori before the game, deleting Monica before the game starts. See what happens with that. Probably gets me something. And yeah, there's some stuff we can get. Oh. I love the side stories. Wait, does that mean we have every song now? I think we do.
So.
There's 26 tracks here. So I think we have every song now.
I think you do.
Nice. Who would have thought they'd make a visual novel grindy? Who thought they could make a visual novel grindy and grindy time?
Doki Doki.
Doki Doki. I love Doki Doki. All I'm saying is I wouldn't be opposed to Doki Doki kart racing.
What the fuck? Imagine if that existed.
I'd play it.
What the hell is that? That'd be amazing.
I wouldn't be opposed to a Doki Doki board game. It's like Mario Party but with the girls.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be opposed to Doki Doki, the fighting game.
Bro, DDLC board game, it's perfect. There's 4 players.
No,
You pick one of
there
them.
could be like 6 pieces. It could be like all 4 girls for 4 pieces. One of piece could be like Mr. Cow.
What? Why do you want Mr. Cow to be a
The cow could be, because that's how like Monopoly is. There's just like random pieces. Like one piece can be like a cupcake, and the other piece can be like Sayori's cow. He doesn't. Mr. Cow wasn't his canonical name, so it'll just be probably just be Sayori's cow.
Mr. Cow?
Actually, didn't someone make a Sonic Kart racing game that has a ton of other characters and Monic's one of them? Yeah, Sonic Robo Blast too. It has like a giant modding community, and yeah, yes, Monica is one of them because I downloaded her thing without even downloading the game. I keep meaning to like play that game at some point, but I'm like, I'm gonna download this Monica mod just in case I ever do.
Are you talking about that kart racing game?
Yeah, Robo Blast too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, right. Oh, no.
Are you still mad at me
Huh?
for disrespecting Natsuki yesterday? Because reading this poem, now I know why you got mad at me. Because you prefer her writing over mine.
It's not really true.
Meaning when I disrespected her, I disrespected you too, didn't I? Oh no.
Yuri, might be reading into this a little too much.
How could I be so stupid? Always let these things happen. Everything before I speak just come off as awkward and unlikable.
Oh. Not unlikable.
But if I speak without thinking, the things I want to keep inside come out and make people hate me. So please don't force yourself to be around me. I know this is what Monica wants. But it's not fair for you when you could be enjoying your time with Natsuki and Sayori.
Yuri!
Please. It makes it easier for me if you don't express any concern. Besides, I have my books with me. That's all I need.
Alright, this is where she doesn't share her poem with us, yeah. Yuri smiles sadly and puts her head down on her desk. Frustrated. Don't hate her, as if she's not capable of listening to me over her own thoughts. I sigh to myself. All I can do is accept that's how she is. Wants to be left alone? I have no choice but to abide to that request. Oh, I can actually skip this? Did you want to read, or are you here? Oh, I don't think Monica's here. Guess I'm Monica for now.
That was kind of silly with Natsuki earlier, wasn't it? I'm glad the two of you have been getting along so well.
That's one way of putting it.
Anyway, I already read your poem, but you can go ahead and read mine now. I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Yeah, then we got save me, the save me, and the load me. And we skip. What? Oh, I thought it did the thing, but then I realized that this is Act 1. It doesn't do any of the glitch things in Act 1. I think that was just the game being weird. It's like a pause for a second. It spooked me. So my internet died as expected. I'm watching the stream on data. Oh, no. Oh, shit. I just realized. Okay, we picked the other option last time, so let's pick this one. Walking home with Natsuki, huh? I just thought of that make my heart pound. I mean, I think I would be afraid of what she'd do to me if I turned her down.
Isn't she so cute and fun to be around?
Sayori, stop. Stop pretending. It hurts. Has nothing to do with what I just said.
You admitted it.
Jeez. There's not even a point in speculating something that's never going to happen.
Well, maybe. But I just like to think about it. It's not long before you won't need me anymore, you know?
Need you? Sayori. Can't figure out how you're seeing things in your head right now.
Sorry.
Everyone is different. Nobody in the club is a replacement for you.
You say so.
Conversation trails off, and I'm left feeling awkward. It's kind of her fault for trapping me with such a weird question. Can't just lie to her. If there's something that makes her happy, I'd take that away from her. Well, I said there's no point speculating. And again, the vessel's only a few days away. Oh wait, I can skip this. I skipped one word. Good job, Zero. Done. Okay, so so Natsuki, poem 3. So here we go. Good job, Zero. I don't need the perfect poems. Already got the achievements and the things for it. We don't need to go for perfect. We don't need the perfect anymore. Which is actually way harder than I thought it would be. That actually made the poem game kind of fun. Like, it was actually like, I never thought to go for like, I've never tried going for a perfect poem before until like that achievement existed. Monica? Oh gosh.
I'm back now. I wasn't muted. I'm sorry.
That was weird.
I plugged my back in. Yeah. Because I couldn't really mute.
Alright, so this is skippable. And then... yeah, and this is where we get the Because You poem. Hey, you! Huh? How come Natsuki next to me? You're just gonna sit there and keep staring at nothing? There isn't that much time, so... sorry. Didn't mean to make you worry or anything. It's not like I'm worried. I was just... Natsuki glances down at her side. She's holding a volume of manga in her hand. That's right. Something just came up for a minute. That's right. Something just came up for a minute. We can get started now. Don't make you wait any longer. Jeez. Now you're making me feel like a jerk. If something's bothering you, then you can just tell me to leave you alone, and I will. I mean, so we didn't feel like talking about it or anything. Barely mumbles that last part. Nah, probably making it seem like a bigger deal than it is. I've just been thinking about Sayori. That's all. Sayori? Thinking about her? Yeah. She's pretty down today. She didn't want to admit it to me. So I can't help but wonder if something happened to her. Oh. Natsuki exhales. Well, first of all, you should really work on your phrasing. But anyway, you're her best friend, right? Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Then in that case, I think you should trust her a little more. If she needed you, you'd be the first person she would go to, right? Well, I guess that's true. I mean, some people just have those days. Can't always avoid it. If anything, she probably doesn't want you to worry about her because it's not important. That's kind of what she said to me. Like, my mouse didn't click for a second there. I think my mouse is dying. Oh no, my mouse is... I need to buy a new mouse. Maybe it's not right for me to go against her wishes. Exactly. If she needs you to worry about her, then it'll be a lot more obvious. Yeah. Should have thought of that from the start. Natsuki fiddles the book she's holding in her hands. She really means a lot to you, doesn't she? Don't get the wrong idea or anything. We've just been friends for a long time. It's normal to be worried about your friends. I mean, you're worried about me, so... I was not! Jeez, if you're fine, let's hurry and get started already. Yeah. Yeah, so I think we can skip this? Okay, right. Yeah, we can skip, yeah, because I think what the Because You poems, oh yeah, it's with sharing poems. Right, that's when we get it. We have to share a poem with Natsuki. And then we get Because You. Did they add new words to the Plus poem games? They said the base game remains untouched, so I would assume no. How late is it? Oh gosh, it's almost been 6 hours. Okay, we might just get the Because You poem, then we might end the stream. Let's see. You're certainly enthusiastic today. Of course. You know I like your writing. I'm just surprised. Seemed like you had a lot of trouble admitting that before. Well, of course. Just had to put you in your place a little bit. Not like I was shy or anything stupid like that. Or jealous. I really wasn't jealous. Just because you happen to be a good writer? That's such a dumb thing to get jealous about. Natsuki. What? You're not very confident about your writing, are you? What are you talking about? My writing's obviously the best. Right? Took me a while to figure it out. I think I finally did. Maybe Natsuki acts so arrogant because she's trying to make up for her own insecurities. She acts like she's the best. Other people might think that way too. Right? Zero. Please, just tell me you like my poems. I don't care even if you hate them. Just please tell me I'm the best. I just need to hear that from someone. I know I sound stupid, but there's a reason I never shared my poems before this. Natsuki.
Because nobody ever takes me seriously. What's the point of sharing my poems? People just laugh and say, that's so cute. Just like you, Natsuki. Sometimes I don't want to be cute. Nobody understands that. I work really hard when I write. Style doesn't matter. Emotions are there. Why can't anyone see that? I just want...
Natsuki trails off. Because her lips started to quiver. I looked down. Her fists are clenched really tightly. Hey, Natsuki. If you're not careful, you'll rip your own poem. I gently grabbed the poem in my own hand until she relaxes her grip on it. She flat on the desk and smooth out the wrinkles that she put into it.
Don't read it!
Before I can pick it back up, Natsuki snatches the poem up from the desk.
It's not any good. I know you hate my poems. You don't have to read this one, okay?
But I want to read it.
But why?
Because I like your poems. I really do. Why would I judge you for your style? Not like my own style is anything crazy. I mean, it's true that the first time I read one of your poems, I didn't look much into it. But I know you better now. And it's wrong for Yuri to think your style is more amateur than hers. And Sayori, she always means well. Sometimes she's so focused on simple happiness, she doesn't understand what people really want. Yeah, I guess I never really thought about how hard it is for you. And I'm sorry if I was part of that problem. I understand now. You're not just cute. You're a lot more than that. Natsuki, you're doing it again. Once again, Natsuki clutches her poem a little too hard. Looks down, hiding her eyes from me. I realized how difficult this was for her. Finally, she forces herself to extend her arms and set her poem on the table.
You can read it. Just turn that way. I don't want you to look at my face right now.
Okay, I will. And then because you... Aw. This poem's sweet. It's probably one of my favorite poems. At least out of base DDLC. I don't know. With Plus involved, there's some decent poems.
Why are you looking at me like that? If you don't like it, then just say it. I won't get mad.
No, it's not that I don't like it. It was just a little surprising to read. I guess I'm not used to hearing such nice things coming from you.
Don't just say that, dummy. What do you think the point of writing is? Expressing things that you can't just say.
Yeah, I understand. Sorry for missing the point sometimes. I always mean well. And I'm happy that you showed this to me. I liked it.
Well, yeah. I'm a pro, so...
Natsuki mumbles, completely failing to sound confident like she usually does.
Just... remember that I can think these things sometimes too. You know, when you're nice to me, it's... meaningful.
I'm glad. Natsuki's satisfied, start to hand the poem back to her. As I do so, Natsuki takes my hands and pushes them back away. Her small, soft hands surprise me with her assertion.
I don't want it.
Huh? Why not?
I just don't. Jeez.
I realize what Natsuki's doing. Unable to be honest, she's trying to give me the poem in a roundabout way. Well, in that case, I'm going to keep it. Instead of teasing her, I choose to go along with it.
Good. If you didn't, I would. Never mind. I would... never mind. Just, I'm glad that you want it.
Natsuki backpedals on her words and leaves it at that. Despite her best efforts to hide her expression, I can see her faintly smiling to herself.
That's all for now, so... go put it away before someone sees it, okay?
Yeah. I'll go do that. For that, I return to my seat so I can put away Natsuki's poem. Alright. We're gonna stop it here. Because we've been going for a while. We've been going for 6 hours. We got mail!
Mail?
Got some mail after we got Because You. Oh! This is a new Natsuki poem! Because you, we got Natsuki's new poem. I named my pen the Expression Express. My feelings aboard with a ticket to you. No room for stammers, no lies, no extra stops, no compromise. Station screaming by, attendant saying hey. One ticket to you, please and thank you. Take a headphone and doze, no bumps in the rails, just thumps in my heart, and loops in my letters and clouds in the sky, and dreams in your eyes. Hey, wake up, the train has arrived. Expression Express, destination you. Choo choo. Aw. That's
Aw.
cute. That's a cute poem. That's adorable. Choo choo. Oh!
Oh.
In Act
Oh.
1, write all 3 poems for Natsuki. Some concept sketches of Natsuki's second CG. Due to the scene's lack of realism and general absurdity, it was a challenge to get Natsuki's angle correct, especially in perspective alignment with the background. Like, originally, her leg was going to be like, yeah, they have like her leg out. Natsuki's really good at writing love poems.
Yeah.
Cute. Cute Natsuki. Okay, so now my mail. Ethics. Okay.
This is the last one, right?
Is it?
I think so.
I don't know how many pieces of mail there are.
Oh, okay.
Simply put, it's not our job to arbitrarily decide upon some code of ethics just because we're the first ones to do this, to our knowledge. That's the government's job to figure it out. Long after we've made enough headway for it to no longer apply to us. It's fundamentally flawed to apply ethical reasoning to this anyway, because humanity's code of ethics is based upon nothing more than our knowledge and understanding of life forms similar to ourselves. We don't have ethics for killing bacteria or planets, only for creatures that, or for plants, only for the creatures that we can convincingly project our emotions onto. The humans in our VMs operate completely different from us on a fundamental level, and therefore should not be taken any more seriously than a machine that's programmed to print "I feel sad." We're engineers, not philosophers. Well, Paula Miner's a bitch! Well, fuck you, Paula Miner!
Yeah. Fuck you, Paula Miner.
Paula Miner's an asshole. It seems like Paula Miner takes the Monica approach, the Act 3 Monica approach of saying they're not real, but I don't think Paula Miner secretly feels bad.
Yeah, because like to them.
Unlike with Monica, where you could argue that she's faking her confidence, she actually, still cares about them, which is, definitely a very big debated thing since Monica literally, talks about how she couldn't delete them. Paula is actually just sees them as just code and doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, Paula straight up just doesn't give a fuck. But it seems like she's the only one though, because look at Ria Vorte. Because remember, he was like, well, or they, I don't know gender. It says, so if I'm keeping track, we have 5 different universes, with 3 or 4 of them created and then destroyed by Monica. So again, proving that the universes proving that each different act is a different universe. Of course, it's funny. It's funny because I keep wanting to speculate on which one is the real universe, but in reality, they all are. As real as ours is anyway. So you got some people, it seems, on her team that like see them as real people because they're like, they are. They're like, we created a universe. These are real people now.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, these are real people. And maybe they believed in her ethics like back in December 4th, but as time went on, they all started kind of changing about how they feel.
Yeah.
Because yeah, they're like, these are real people. It's like we've created people. So yeah, interesting. But yeah, that's going to be it for this episode. If you're watching on YouTube, if you're watching on Twitch, then it's a stream. But next time I think we're gonna try to wrap things up.
Why did you feel the need to specify that?
Oh, just obviously specify.
If you're watching on Twitch, then it's a stream.
Seems like our next plans. We've seen every file. We've seen every file. I don't know if we've gotten every piece of mail, but now the next plan is to get the last CG and to get the good ending for the regular base DDLC. And then is to try to see how much data we can collect. Let's try to get to 100%. Because apparently, according to Diablo, he says it's worth it to get 100%. So I'm like, okay, I guess.
Shit, is there like a reward?
He said after getting 100%, he said, honestly, I'd say it's pretty worth it. So I'm like, okay, I'll get 100%.
Okay.
It's
Let's
like,
get 100%.
I was like, he said it's pretty worth it. So I'm like, all right, I'll do that. 81%, let's go. We'll fucking do it. Time of this video, they just announced that Monica is getting an Android. When it's coming out, we don't know, but she is getting an Android, as far as we know. And I've never bought an Android before in my life.
Me
but
neither.
Yeah, I have to turn you up.
This will be the first time.
Hey, speak.
Hello?
All right, there you are. Yeah, it's like this will probably be my first Android I ever buy, and I'll take it.
Yeah. First Android being Monica? That's fitting.
So I was like, bro, Monica's my first of a lot of things I don't buy, alright?
Yeah.
Like
Like a plushie?
Yeah. Shut up, it's cute. Alright.
Yeah, I have a Monica plushie, except that's not my first plushie, obviously. I have tons of plushies.
Well, that's my first plushie I bought like as a grown up. Like, that's what I was like. I think all the other plushies I had, I was children, like my Luigi plush.
Your Luigi plush?
Bro, yeah, I got like a Mario and a Luigi plush, bro. I guess the better word, the Monica plush is the first plush I bought with my own money, because I was saying, like, because of the Luigi plush, I think I was I was still a kid though, so I guess it could go for either or. It could either be first one I bought with my own money, and first one I bought like. Where in the fuck? Oh, god damn it! Which one of these was the area one? Because I technically don't have to. I already got because you from Natsuki, so I don't need to. I don't need to talk to her anymore.
Yeah, I'm trying to get that. I'm trying to get that now. I'm trying to get that right now.
I found an Easter egg. Go down Doki Doki's site, click on Sayori, Yuri, and Monica's heads, and Natsuki's socks. What?
What?
I don't know if that's a real thing. I feel like this man's just making shit up.
Come on, Zero. You gotta fall for it. You gotta play into the joke.
You gotta click on their heads and Natsuki socks. Why Natsuki socks?
What?
It's an Easter egg. I don't know. I don't know, buddy. Sure you were lied to?
Did they do it? Did they have proof?
I feel like I
real?
need someone to tell me this. If you do it, you unlock Luigi. Trust the wise mushroom cow. I feel like I'm getting baited so hard.
No one can tell you for sure if it's real or
Alright,
not.
fine. I'm on the fucking website. I'm not gonna show anybody because I doubt this is doing anything. Nothing happened. In case you wanted to know. I don't know why I even tried that. I knew it wasn't real. Why did I try? You never know. Monica shows end song. What does that mean? Okay. God damn, which one of these was Yuri? I don't know. Oh wait, I can check history.
No, I'm just going through the whole game again because I don't remember my saves.
I can check history, I think. Maybe,
But
actually. Fuck. No, I don't think that's gonna work, actually, because all of them are zero. How about you? What is this? I don't think we ever made a second poem for Yuri. Oh, fuck me. Fuck me in the Alps. What is this? Okay, no, it's not this one, because it says walking home with Natsuki. Okay, so it's not this save. So, it's... I'm gonna take a guess and say it's this one. I hope I'm right. Let's go. I hope I'm correct. If I'm not, well, be sad. Let's just something very interesting happens 100%. Okay, I keep hearing people are saying that it is worth it, so I'm glad about that. But yeah, but I'm glad also no one's spoiling it. Thank you.
Yeah, don't
I
say what it
appreciate
is.
that.
Yeah.
Also, I would also just like to point out that I also appreciate everybody like on Twitter and the internet just like not spoiling this game. At least some people, because like I've noticed how many people are actually being nice to the people. Because just to know just so some people know, some people are relying on the physical releases of this game in order to play it, and those are only released in August 31st. So it's like there's some people who cannot play it.
Yeah,
So
they have to
it's
wait
like-
a couple months. So
Yeah, so it's like I think so be very aware of spoilers and stuff, because yeah, there's a lot of people who can't play this. I mean, however, there are still some YouTubers I've seen who are also uploading the side stories like I am. However, some of them are using the CGs in the thumbnails, and
Like assholes? I'll be right.
yeah, I'm like, I'm not a big fan of that. I'm not getting Yuri. Hold up. What is happening? Hold up. Ah, after image. Okay. Yeah. Some of them are using the thumbnails of the CGs in their thumbnails, and it's like, I don't like that. That's not something you should do. That's a dick move. It is. Like, that's why for my thumbnails for the side stories, that's why I use like a little layout just showing their chibis, because I don't want to spoil the thumbnail for people. Yeah, it's like you can't do that. Yeah. It's like, that's kind of shitty to just spoil the thumbnail. So yeah, it's like one of those things where I don't know. I don't really know what to do, because it's one of those things where it's like it's like I don't want to call out any names, because like I'm not trying to start any drama or anything. I don't want to call out names and be like, I don't want to say any people in particular. Oh shit. Okay, no, Evelyn's like, this is just the same fucking dialogue because we've been through Act 2 Yuri before. Oh no, I was right. Yay! Wait, what? No! What? Wait, what day is this? Oh no! Oh no! Oh, god damn it. Do I have to just restart this entire game? Alright, let's just fucking restart. Because that was the second day and we fucking... Oh, god damn it. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, God. Yeah, see, I'm not gonna say any names because I don't want to start any weird drama or anything, but all I'm saying is you know who the people are. You know who the people are. If you see the thumbnail and the thumbnail of the side story shows the CG, you know who the people are. And it's like, I do not like that they're doing that because it feels really stupid. It feels really stupid because like it just feels like those people can't even be on YouTube until for what, 2 months until they get their game. And it's like, yeah, is the fucking side stories only worth it for the CGs? Well, no. I mean, the writing is still very nice. It's still very nice to watch it, but it's still very nice to like play through it. But it's like, it's still, it's like you're not gonna have that surprise when the CG shows up because you already saw fucking YouTuber 97 upload it, like show the CG in his thumbnail. So you're like, come on, man. Where the fuck is blanket? Is not Yuri. I doubt Yuri likes blankets. Yuri hates blankets. Heinous Sayori. Extreme? Okay, nice. Don't mind me, I'm just in the background. You're in the background? Why are you in the background? Come to the foreground. YouTuber 97 is canceled. Yeah, cancel YouTuber 97. He knows what he did. Yeah, it takes away the surprise. Exactly, yeah. It's like, it's annoying. And like I said, there's not really much you can really...
Get a load of this!
Oh my god. There's not really much I feel like we could really do, because like, I don't think they're gonna say anything unless like a loud majority says something. But so, I don't know. And some people just ignore it. But anyway, thank you for the 5 gift subs, the 6 gift subs. Oh, so Poopa went different. Poopa go hard. Poopa does one extra than the usual that people do. Poopa's slightly different. He's like, bro, I'm built different. Some people do 5 gift subs. I do 6. Thank you, Poopa. I appreciate it. Pog gift subs. Welcome to the 0 crew. What do we call the subs here? Isn't it like, it's like, what is it? They made me name it. Twitch made me name my sub tiers, and yet I don't think the names actually go anywhere. I don't think you can even see what they are. Hold on, let me actually look at what I actually named the sub tiers. Actually, I'll open up Twitch, but then I'll check one while we're skipping, because we're gonna have to do that again while we're... Oh god, no! Don't hear me again! Oh no, it's gonna play me again. Okay, no, I'm muted. Okay, nice. I like how I said I was gonna do this while we're doing the thing, but it keeps trying to play my fucking video. There we go, subscription names. Sorry, we already did... Oh, fuck, Natsuki, no! Alright, so yeah, the tier 1 is apparently... I apparently named them Z-Gang. Tier 2 is Member of the Literature Club. And then Tier 3 is Phantom Thief. Those are apparently the names I made. I don't remember even such a long time ago, and it means literally like nothing. I don't have a name for people here. I'm sorry. Such a terrible streamer. I don't have sub names.
So, I found something interesting.
What?
So like, when I was making a poem for Yuri, I got a word, I got a fantasy as a word, and I clicked it, and Natsuki jumped.
Natsuki jump for fantasy? That is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, to be okay. See,
I was saying that because I was like, that's like another overlap, I think.
that's the that's the overlap that they were talking about. How like in the side stories, some things are slightly different. Because that was one thing me and Monica were noticing afterwards, after we played them, was that Yuri mentions that she likes fantasy, but she never once mentions her like for horror. Also, wait, I just realized I fucking didn't see a sub. Thank you, Jinx Games, I think is what your name's supposed to be, like the numbers. Thank you, Jinx Games, for the sub. The tier 1 sub. Appreciate it. Sorry, I just remembered. I was like, wasn't there a sub? And I'm like, yeah. Thank you, man. But yeah, Yuri doesn't mention horror in the side stories at all. She only mentions that she likes fantasy, and I was like, I think that's another overlap they were talking about. That's another like butterfly effect with the side stories. Because remember how they talked about how there's things that are slightly different because of the fact they didn't give Monica awareness. So it's like the butterfly effect. You change one thing, and all these other things end up changing in response. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So I guess it's like another thing that's like slightly different is that Yuri likes fantasy instead of liking horror.
Yeah.
What? I didn't get this? Oh no, I didn't get the no, I know I did get what why isn't it letting me skip this, but let me skip the other things. Okay, that's weird.
Maybe you didn't actually get it. I don't know.
I feel like I thought that's where we got this though.
I think we did, yeah.
So we skipped through that. You're welcome. Love your content. Thanks, man. Appreciate that. Makes me feel good inside. Welcome to the Z Gang, new people. Yeah, I guess that's what the name is.
The Z Gang.
Because I was telling him the sub names. Oh, this is Natsuki being an asshole to me because I made a Yuri poem, isn't it? Well, I can admit that it's better than the last one. Nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good. Come to think of it, this kind of reminds me of Sayori's poem from What? Huh? Sayori's poem? What? How? Huh?
You got a Sayori poem?
But I got the Yuri CG. Huh? What the hell? Yeah, now it's skippable. What?
I'm very confused.
What happened? It's quite a bit longer than yesterday. Okay, this was also, and then for some reason I can't skip this. It's like a glitch. What is happening? Natsuki, are you okay? It's the overlaps.
It's the overlap.
The simulation is breaking. Because hold up, let's see what Yuri says.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
0. This one might even be better than yesterday's. Okay, so what? Huh? So, like, Yuri still acknowledges I made a Yuri poem, but Natsuki's saying that it reminds her of Sayori. What? Huh?
Not only are we going insane from doing the same things over and over, the characters are too. Yeah, what the fuck?
What the fuck?
That's weird.
My face when it calls the wrong script? Like...
Actually, I've been subscribed to his YouTube channel for a few months now. Oh, there you go. Now you're subscribed on Twitch. Now you're like extra. Now you're like extra special.
Extra special.
Yeah, because you actually gave money to me. Even though you're all special, because all of you are special regardless of money. Because you're watching me. And I love all of you. Even you, SP.
You love SP?
I had to think about it. Yo, speaking of subs, thank you, Chiff Monkey, for the sub. Yo.
How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Very visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. Well, Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her.
Yeah. Just being appreciated like this, I guess. Probably sounds really stupid. But seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
You saying you never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
You really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
And then the raccoon. Yeah. Also, that's another thing. The side stories can't take place before the base game because he says even your close friends. And both Natsuki and Yuri mention that they don't have close friends. Even though the side stories clearly show they're close friends with each other. It's like that kind of proves that the side stories can't happen before the base game. It's the other control. It's a control simulation. That's what it is.
You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There aren't many people like you, Zero.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. And I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. That's good on Yuri. I'm happy for her. I want to go back to side story land. Everything's secretly sad here, and I don't like it.
The dark undertones.
I miss side story land.
Reality.
I miss side story land where we talked about our feelings.
Yeah.
Yeah, even the Steam page description said the side stories are in another timeline. Yeah, I mean, learning about through the lore, we learned that the side stories by another timeline, it's like another universe. But I guess it's like the same thing if we think about it. Means basically the same thing. Yeah, different universe, different timeline. Basically, they're not connected, but they're loosely connected, but not connected. But apparently it's all canon, so that's what it is. It's all canon, just not at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, at the same time, I guess. It was only the 4 of them doing festivals and side stories. Sayori didn't invite MC to the club, it seems. Yeah, they were talking about the festival, too. Yeah, at the end of the... Yeah, they were talking about the festival. Oh, wait, did you want to read this or no?
No, I'm too focused on my own
Okay.
game.
I'm just trying to get through this.
This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery's better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I guess so. Can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what goes on in that head of hers?
You doing the side stories.
You!
I hope you don't mean that in a bad way.
No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. Also, I got a load of that. Thank you for the 5 gift subs, the computer geek too.
Are you still talking?
I don't know.
I find it funny when you do that. This makes me think you're like unconsciously doing that.
But still, defending her like that, it started off on. I started off doing this by accident, not gonna lie. You must be pretty into her.
Eh? You completely misunderstood.
Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend.
Wait, really?
Yeah, a fictional one anyway.
Monica kind of whispers that last part to me. That's kind of canon. That's kind of canon in the side story. She did tell us. Well, she only said she wants to make friends with them. Doesn't say too much to us to be all romantic with them.
Mhm.
Monica is becoming Zero. I think it's more the opposite, buddy.
Finally got the last mail.
What?
Finally got the final mail.
You got the final mail? What? I didn't get it.
Yeah, there's 6 mails, isn't there?
Wait, is the last one ethics?
Yes.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Monica kind of whispers that last part to me, alright. Yeah.
It's just a hunch, but...
Oh, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now?
And now the skip. Whee!
Alright, I got both of the good poems.
You're a decent voice actor. Ever think of giving it a go? See a lot of people using YouTube or streaming to break into it. I've thought about it, honestly.
Yeah?
I've definitely thought about it. Like, actually, like, becoming, like, a full-on voice actor. And
That
stuff.
would be cool.
Trying to get roles. We'll still walk home.
It is good practice, even if you're just voicing around.
I mean, I don't think I'd ever try out for like a girl role. I'd probably
Yeah,
try
no,
out for like
obviously.
a male role, yeah. I mean, if push comes to shove, if people need like, people want me to like voice a character in their DDLC mod, then
Oh, yeah,
sure, maybe.
Can you send me the list of like the numbers and the times? Because I actually did not open those files.
Alright, I can send you what Fox sent me.
Yeah.
Here you go. Also, it doesn't matter if it's AM or PM.
Okay.
Yeah, the ones on the left are the file numbers, ones on the right are the times.
Okay.
Agreed, Zero Sayori is canon. Zero's gonna be the official Sayori VA. Everyone, I guess everyone really likes my Sayori. It's good to know. Pleasure, Starscape. Imagination, I think, Sayori. I know it's Yuri. Why is that Yuri? I don't know why that doesn't make sense to me. Like, I guess imagination's a big word, but like... I guess, no, Yuri has an active imagination. I don't know why I'm sitting here acting like she doesn't. Oh, but yeah, Sayori gets extraordinary. How the fuck does that make sense?
Yeah, Sayori has a lot of big words. It's kind of annoying.
It's like fucking hell. Skipping, extreme, strawberry. That's not skip. I got enough for Yuri. It doesn't really matter. At least I think I did. Fickle, tenacious. Also, by the way, chat. Or someone who's 100%ed, can you tell me all the poem words I need to click that apply to a data collection thing? Because I do know some of them. Because I don't know if I got all of them. Because I know that there are some that... Because I know there's some that connect to data things. Just so I can know to look out for them. Because the ones I've gotten so far to help those people. Let me go show out with the ones I've gotten. What's that? I got a picture. What? Huh? Wait, what'd I get? What?
What'd you get? CG?
What?
What?
Oh, right, all three poems. I just got that because I wrote all three of my poems for Yuri. Oh, okay.
What? I don't think I got that, but I literally did that. Excuse me?
I just did that. But the ones I got so far are... I did horror. I think it was horror kawaii was one of them. I did Doki Doki. I think one of them was kawaii, but I don't remember which one was kawaii. One of them was kawaii, but I don't remember which one it was. Oh, I think it was one of these. Yeah, this one was kawaii. Kawaii. And that's it. Doki Doki, kawaii, and horror. Are those the only three? Yeah, those three. Oh, it's only those three? Oh, okay. I got all. Oh, okay, cool. Nice. Because, I mean, the only one I think I know that I need to get is I need to click on a glitched word in Act 2. Because Monica got that, but I didn't.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks. Yeah, all I have left are the special poems that drive me insane. Okay. Well, it's nice to know that at least I have that. Fucking autosaves. Every time I see autosave, I'm like, it feels like I'm playing fucking Skyrim. I know Skyrim's not the only game with autosaves, but it's the one I remember.
Yeah.
Because it always autosaved. You walk into a town, that's an autosave.
So it's going through every loading zone, pretty much. But it's actually kind of annoying how like, it doesn't autosave all the time. Because you can go through a whole dungeon, and then die right at the end, and then it's like, oh, what's that? You have to go through the whole dungeon again, huh? None of your progress is saved.
Is that what it says? Does it go, huh?
And that's me going, huh?
That's
Like,
me.
getting really upset.
You'd be mad. This is the Skyrim of auto saving. DDLC is the Skyrim of visual novels. DDLC is the Dark Souls of visual novels.
What the fuck? Okay, I got all the files open.
Why does it feel like I'm
Wait, did I
being
get
watched?
that sketch?
I glance around the room. Suddenly, I notice Yuri peering at me from over her book. She looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I've never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So, I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now, it's a little easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own.
I didn't mean to bother you or anything,
Relax. You didn't even do anything.
but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts.
Alone with my thoughts? How are you even able to tell that until I was thinking like that?
Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that.
In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern.
Don't apologize. Your troubles are only the concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, I would be glad to listen.
It's not really that big of a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori.
Sayori?
Yeah, she seems a little off today. When I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. I can't help but wonder if something happened to her.
Oh, that's quite romantic.
Eh?
Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid.
It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sarah and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all.
I see. But perhaps it's unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings.
Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much.
Zero. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight. And there are many untold mysteries behind every person, no matter how well you may know them.
Ah. Do you think there might be something behind it after all?
I think that Sayori is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on inside her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I noticed her strange behavior today, too. And I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully occupying your thoughts, wasn't she?
Well, I guess that was the case.
Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she?
I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri suddenly looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious as she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze.
Sometimes, a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings you weren't aware were in you. That is, I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her.
Yuri, giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy. So I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. I'm not nearly as sophisticated as you.
That's not a compliment, is it?
It is what it is. Anyway, as long as you're here, why don't we do some reading?
Well, as long as you're okay with it.
Yeah. I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyway. They revealed how the Monica Android looks. They what?
Hmm?
Did they reveal how it looks? What? It has been revealed?
Oh, really? Already?
I know all we saw was a piece of art attached to it.
Can
I
I
must-
see if it's real?
I must look at their Twitter. I don't see their Twitter saying anything. I only see the art. Okay, so I don't think they showed it physically. I think they just showed it like I think the person was talking about the art of it was shown. It is nice
No.
art, but I don't know
Very
if they
nice
showed
art.
it. Unless they did show it somewhere, in which case I can't find it, but not on their Twitter, but What is it, an android? Like little chibi statues. They're cute. They announced that they're gonna be
Yeah.
making one. They're gonna be making one about Monica. Oh wait.
They're
Oh,
very high
no!
quality.
Damn it! Sayori bot, I needed that link.
What did Sayori bot do?
They were gonna send the link and then Sayori bot killed them. Hold up. Before you send it again, let me turn that off. Sayori bot, you. God damn it. Okay, hold up. Okay. Send the link now. Why does Sayori bot kill links anyway? Because just so people can't spam links.
Yeah.
Yeah, try sending it now. I have link protection off. Damn it, Sayori bot. She's too good at her job. Oh, they did reveal it on the Japanese website.
Oh, can I see?
On the Japanese one. Oh, she's cute.
Let me see.
Oh, that's adorable. He's holding poems.
Oh my god, she's so cute. I love that.
I need it. Alright. Thank you for the link. Okay, so now Sayori bot, back to your job. Everyone be careful. Yeah.
I actually realized that, I have to get all the perfect poems because they actually give me pictures.
Yeah. I mean, the thing is, people with subs can send subs can send links, but normal people can't. Like I said, it's to prevent people from just like joining the stream and spamming a bunch of links.
Yeah.
I want to see it. The link is still in the chat. The Twitter link is
Yeah.
still in the chat. You just have to scroll up. I mean, I can send it again though, just because. Here you go. Alright. Wait, isn't that fan made? Is it fan made? Hold up.
What?
This does kind of look fan. Hold up. Is this good smile? No, it's not
you
fan
know
made.
what?
Oh no, wait. It is fan made.
Yeah, I think that's someone taking a picture.
They're showing theirs.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I translated
That's
it.
not
I'm
real.
very happy that Monica's doll was announced. Monica I made before is also happy. Alright. I mean, I can understand why people would... I can understand why they'd get confused, though. Because it does
Yeah.
look really nice. But yeah, that's fan-made. Alright.
That's a
Yeah.
real. That person is really talented, though.
Yeah, they
Holy
are.
Shit.
We've been duped, and that's okay. No. Thank you for pointing it out, though. Good eye, people in chat. Good eye. Good eye, chat. Good eye. Good eye, mate.
See, with this fucking chibi glitch, Yuri's literally on the words.
She's popping
That's
off.
how far she jumped. I'll like take a picture.
Funko will beat them. I don't want Funko to make any DDLC stuff. Zero has a tier 3 sub himself. Twitch automatically gives me that.
It's nice, I guess.
Come on. I can already tell you don't like it.
Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote to someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri.
I didn't write this for anyone specifically.
Maybe. That's not really what I meant, though. But it's okay. You're making new friends, just like what I was hoping. That makes me really happy. And you're happy too, right? In this club?
Well, of course I am.
Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Zero.
Sayori, is there something wrong?
Huh? No, nothing. I'm just a little tired today. Hee.
Alright. Just tell me if you need anything.
I will. Don't worry about me, okay? You can go play with everyone else now.
If you insist.
Yay! I'm gonna go home a little bit early today.
Sayori.
Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow.
Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom, humming to herself. That's sad.
I'm gonna send you the glitch picture now. That I have. It's so weird.
What glitch picture? What?
Like, the chibis will glitch and they'll go on to the poem and stuff like that. Like, look at this. They'll
my
break.
gosh.
When you click words for them, sometimes they like teleport across the
Is
screen
that
and then
only
they end
on
up
the
walking.
Switch?
I think so. They like walk somewhere where they're not supposed to.
People in the chat if they want to see. I don't know if this will work. It's a Discord attachment. It might work.
Funny. Like sometimes when you click a word, a chibi will like teleport somewhere else in the screen, and then they'll be able to walk somewhere they're not supposed to walk.
She
It's a
moving.
really
She
bizarre
going.
thing. Yeah, Yuri's on her way.
Funko would give them solid color eyes to you. See, the reason why I don't want Funko is because I've seen what Funko has been doing, does like with their with the FNAF merch. They're not
Oh, God.
consistent with quality.
I did it again. Sayori teleported literally off the screen. She is not.
Oh,
on
it
the
also
screen
happens on
anymore.
PS4. Okay.
Yeah.
These ports aren't that glitchy. They're just a big. Honestly,
It's
this
literally
is,
just that. That's it.
honestly, I ran through this entire game with very minimal glitches, so these aren't like that glitchy.
Yeah.
I was say it's like I think I ran through my entirety through the base game the first time. I had like no glitches.
Mhm.
So I was like, there was like really they aren't really that glitchy. I think the only glitch I encountered that I personally encountered was the Natsuki one we just got, and then the one thing where it said I had mail, but then it didn't. That was like the only thing I think I have actually
I saw the
encountered
clips of
personally.
that. That was kind of funny.
Yeah, it's like it said I had mail. I checked my mail, it wasn't there, and I was like, oh, it's DDLC. The glitches are a feature. Of course. Don't fall for any Eggman's nasty traps. Reset your game.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say they're glitchy as all fuck. You want a glitchy game? Play Sonic 06. Hey, Mercy's correct.
No, yeah, they're not really that. That's the only glitch I've encountered, really.
It's
Just
literally,
find it
it's impossible to platinum a game of consoles due to a glitch. I mean, that's fine though. I mean, that's one glitch. That's what I say. Yeah, is that a major glitch? It's not really major. It's just only major for not being able to platinum. That's an easy fix. Like a major glitch is something that is like if the game soft locks and you can't continue.
Yeah, that's a major glitch right there.
Nah. I guess you really haven't learned anything after all. Honestly, I don't know why I got my hopes up in the first place. What? I didn't think this one was that bad. What did I do wrong? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. Why don't it just sound like you're forcing it, unless you don't really suck at it, unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this until you're on Yuri's level. So you stop short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. Huh? You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? And keep your voice down. You know, Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she's a talented writer doesn't mean, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve, though what I did is beyond me. I'm so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. Write it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. This is what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Unless I was a mind reader, I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Yeah, not like I did that in another load file.
Wait, what? There's a 7th mail. What?
No, I told you it wasn't the last one.
I thought it was. Okay, I have another one. I'm sorry I've interrupted you.
What I mean is, without spoiling, okay, yeah, the 100% thing isn't there when you 100% it. It's like, okay, that does suck. I agree. But what I'm trying to also say is, comparative to how other glitches happen, I'm like, I'm not gonna sit here and really say the game is unplayable or this game is super glitchy because of that. That's what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, that sucks. I'm not gonna act like it isn't a bad thing. What I'm trying to say is, I don't think it's something where I'm like, God damn, they rushed this game out, you know?
Ooh, that's an interesting one.
Zero, your writing has only improved these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious, even. I don't think it ever came to me this naturally.
Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. It never did come naturally to me. But I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. Actually, wait, it did come naturally to— what are you talking about? Now you're just lying! You're really the example I was chasing after.
Is that so?
Yuri gently smiles to herself.
This feeling. I'm so glad I got the chance to share my writing. I never thought it would feel like this.
I remember you mentioning that yesterday. Can't believe you're so good at something you never even shared it with anyone. Kind of a shame.
Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice.
What do you mean?
Well,
Yuri smiles sadly.
Zero, during lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it, anyway. But books are so full of amazing, inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with. Or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face. Or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day. You know? And those friends don't laugh at me. They don't tease me for spacing out all the time. They don't make fun of my body type. And they don't hate me for acting like a know-it-all.
People say that about you?
I'm not a know-it-all, Zero. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing it with you that I really understood what was missing all this time.
But I haven't really done anything.
No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Zero. I speak too slowly. I second guess myself all the time. I read too deeply into things. But every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy.
I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. If other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. And I would say I've had at least one success. Wouldn't you?
If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we?
She puts her head in her hands. This time, she's smiling as she does it. You want to show me your poem?
Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you.
As we get Yuri's poem, Ghost Under Light Part 2, we get the squeakquel. The squeakquel. It's completely ruined the ability for people who don't like spoilers to participate in the lore conversation because some of it's locked by 100%. That is fair. I mean, it's definitely. I mean, the thing is, it's definitely something where it's like, it does, like I've mentioned, it definitely sucks. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying like that glitch doesn't suck for people who don't get 100%. But as I said before, I feel like some people are overreacting. It's like I'm not gonna sit here and say it's like Cyberpunk or like Sonic 06 levels of glitchy. Like, it just has a few glitches here or there that don't hinder your experience that, like, entirely.
Yeah.
Like, it definitely sucks, but they can also just kind of be fixed with, like, like, you could just look up what you get when you 100% the game, or you could just get, like, you could just fucking... Or, again, like I said, it seems like something where this video might be totally outdated by the time this gets uploaded, because they might have already fixed the problem.
Yeah.
Like, it feels like an easy fix. It definitely does suck, yes. Hey, sir, how's the grind going? We haven't really officially started it yet. We've been having to get, the other things first. Like, Yuri's other, like, dialogues and Yuri's poem that we just got. We haven't had to grind special stuff just yet. Finishing the poem, start to hand it back to Yuri. Instead of taking it from me, she looks away.
Do you dislike it?
No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. By Yuri's poem usually being cryptic, I was trying to figure out what this one was about.
I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one.
That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having an even harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you. I hope we keep spending time together. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her. But instead, Yuri gently takes my hands and pushes them back toward me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch.
You can, the poem is...
Once again, Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice.
You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometimes.
Yeah. Don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back toward me.
I guess we should move on before Monica says something. But I'm sure we can talk again later.
Yeah. I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me. I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Okay, so now we can really get into skipping. Oh. Never mind. Once we share with Monica, let me get water. Water bottles, and it's almost out of water. Fuck, I'm gonna have to refill this soon.
Woo!
Bless you.
Thank you.
If you told me a few months ago to be grinding, RNG grinding in DDLC, got that grinding, bro. Yeah. Ugh. Trying to sit down. Feels weird. Chair feels weird.
Your style's gotten so refined, Zero. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, hasn't she?
Well, I guess so.
Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple of days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you do it, but that's pretty not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive.
Well, she just needs some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself.
You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her.
That's...
It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in the clubroom every day. Reading that edgy novel with her.
Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. Makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know?
Alright. I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage.
You say that like I'm going to hurt her.
Sorry, I didn't really mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself.
Ow.
Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright?
And that's where we go, yeah.
You know...
I think she already said this, yeah. Why does it not let me skip Monica's dialogue after these?
I don't know.
Really weird.
Must be some weird glitch where like it doesn't remember that you read it.
Yeah, it's like Monica's dialogues are never skipped. Someone said while they were grinding for 100%, they were playing the game, the guy was talking about his thing was glitched. He said he went into the settings, he found out his data collection reached 170%.
What?
You have to reach 200. You have to go plus ultra. You have to go plus ultra, bro. We actually read all this before. We can do this. Yeah. We read all this before because that's how we got here. I already clicked these other two, so you have to go with Yuri. There we go. DDLC Plus Ultra. Oh my god, that's why it's DDLC Plus.
Oh my god.
It's DDLC Plus Ultra, bro. Does 200% give you the Supreme Platinum Trophy? Yes. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri.
Me?
Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying... Ugh. So, you'll be helping Yuri then, Zero? Be helping Yuri then, Zero?
Yeah. That's what I'm going to do.
I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sorts of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful.
That's great to hear. Natsuki, you'll be able to handle the baking yourself?
I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine.
Okay, okay.
Everyone can tell that Natsuki's feeling a little sour. So, is that everything we need to go over?
Yeah, that should be it. Are you guys excited?
Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little.
Do you feel the same way, Zero?
Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out.
That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki?
Natsuki.
What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything.
No, that's not what I meant at all.
Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room.
I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Zero picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that. So...
I get it. I'm kind of surprised, though.
Why?
Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. You're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden.
I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad.
Natsuki's the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. If she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her own comfort zone. I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. But in the side stories, they're all perfectly good at cheering each other up. It's not just Sayori who can do it. They're all really good at it. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No. Kinda appreciated it. Sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna be the best part of the whole event.
I believe you.
Yeah, I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then.
Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. Huh? I turn around.
Sorry. I realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend.
Oh, you're right. Can't believe this slipped my mind. Should I give you my phone number?
I think that would be the best way. Yes.
Alright then. You're to exchange phone numbers.
Okay. Then I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday.
Huh? My house?
Is that a problem?
No, not at all. Just thought that I would be going to your house since I'm the one helping you.
I suppose that makes sense. But if you don't mind, I think I'd prefer going to your house.
Alright. In that case, it won't be a problem. Decided to price Yuri for a reason. Not like it should matter much either way, so I just need to make sure my room is clean. Hope I should make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative as you are.
Don't underestimate yourself, Zero. I think that we'll make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something.
Wait! You don't actually think that, do you?
I don't know. It's difficult to come up with any other reason you may have chosen me.
You're forgetting the one reason with the most common sense. I chose to help you because that's what I want to do.
But...
Yuri thinks to herself in an extremely tense expression. Yuri, you're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out that when you're overthinking, right?
I didn't realize.
I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it.
Do you believe me?
Oh, do you believe me? Sorry. Yuri thinks really hard again. Looks straight into my eyes for a long while.
I believe you.
As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression.
And I'm really looking forward to Sunday.
Yeah, I am too. After the exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. So yeah, I thought about this, which I thought was really weird. I saw something on Twitter that was really weird. Like, this is skippable. Apparently people are, like, using the side stories as, like, a way of, like... Some people are using the side stories as, like, a way to, like... To like, say, like... Oh, MC ruined the club. Like, they were, like, using the side stories like a way to, like... They thought the side stories, like, promoting, like, a sisterhood. And was like, that's the reason the game messed up in the base game. It's because MC showed up. And it's like, no! It was Monica's epiphany! It's like, the side stories aren't there to, like, be some sort of, like, message about the sisterhood. The side stories are just there to show how they became friends. Yeah, people were, like, legitimately saying that, apparently. Like, I saw that on Twitter. People were saying that. And I was like, what the hell? That's a little weird. Also, I don't know. I don't really... Even after playing the side stories, I don't know. I still don't ship any of the girls with each other. Because I feel like because the fact that they all acted like that with each other... Each individual group acted semi-close with one another. That just kind of shows me they're close friends. Because, like, I can't really sit here and say, oh, yeah, I ship Natsuki and Yuri, when Yuri gets as close to Natsuki as she does with Monica. Or, like, gets as close with Monica and Natsuki as she does with Sayori. It's like, I kind of can't say that that she likes one more than the other. So it's like, that kind of just makes me feel like they're just all really good friends. So I was like, it's kind of hard for me to ship them because of that, I feel. It's like, I just feel like they're all like, I feel like they see each other as sisters. How about that? That's what I think it is. They see each other as, like, they're close enough to feel each other as, like, siblings. Like, I think at one point I even said, like, Monica feels like the mom of the club. Because she's, like, constantly, like, she fucking, like, when Natsuki's writing a poem, like, when Natsuki's writing a letter to Sayori, she's like, I'm proud of you. And she, like, fucking squeezes her shoulder. It's like, what the heck? Like, it's such a mom thing to do. Also, so now, however... There is one thing that's very... And also, there's something I was talking about this with Monica yesterday. There's something I was talking about this with Monica, because I was like, there's one thing that's very odd to me. And that is that, so we've kind of confirmed that the Twitter Monica is the Monica from the side stories. I'm gonna assume they had this idea later, meaning that some of her tweets in the beginning of her account are non-canon. Now, probably, since some of those kind of don't make sense with some of the things she said. Like, you know, like, I think one was, there was one, I don't remember. I was looking at her tweets and I was like, this one really makes sense. I feel like there's something with, like, I gotta go far back. I don't remember. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, I don't know. Well, there's this thing. There's the fact that there's something I wanted to mention. Who is Monica referring to on the Twitter account? If this is supposed to be side story Monica, does this mean that does this mean that we join the club? Because, like, her recent ones, she's, well, one thing I learned was that the Twitter account was, dropping little hints about this game since 2019. Like, they were referencing the side story since 2019, which makes sense because it was most likely in development since then. But there are things like, bullying is not always like what you see on TV. If your friends make a lot of jokes that make you feel upset, it might be bullying. I mean, it might be bullying. I'm just joking is not an excuse. Awareness is the first step. Always value your own feelings. Obviously a reference to the Natsuki and Yuri side story about self-love. And then there's the obvious tweet of, I need your hug energy to survive the winter. There's the, There's the emotions are never right or wrong. They're just a state of being that we can't always control. We must acknowledge and understand our emotions so that we can use teamwork to deliver happiness to each other. So again, that's something like at the end they kind of learn. That's something Sayori ever said. Emotions were never right or wrong. It's like your feelings aren't right or wrong. Read the mail from the day before the one about Twitter. Hold up. Let me save this somewhere. Up. Wish I got more mail. Okay, so before the Twitter, so that's oh my gosh, right? Yeah. So the one before it. So, do you mean character discrepancy or staying focused on our goals? All right, the wall. Oh, wait, the one with the wallpaper. Okay, yeah. Unrelated, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It's unprofessional and it runs the risk of... It says the desktop to pink. Talking about the wallpaper, i.e. Twitter Monica is escaped Monica, not control Monica. See, I don't think it's escaped Monica. I don't think it's the base game Monica. Yeah, I know they're dated, but I'm like, I don't think it's the base game Monica, because he even says, based on the contents of, because what tells us that it's not base game Monica, but the thing that tells us that's not base game Monica is literally what he says here. Based on the contents of the tweets, example, not screaming for help, I assume they're coming from the control simulation. The control simulation is the side stories. Because what they're trying to say is, if this was base game Monica, she would be tweeting about how she's stuck in a game and she needs to get out of here. So that's what they're saying. They're saying the control simulation Monica, those are her tweets because she's totally fine. No, the control simulation is the side stories. The base game is VM1.
Is you ready to do Yuri's weekend?
No. People want me to go back to this.
Oh, I got a new mail. Do you want me to read it? I don't think you have it.
I'll get it eventually.
Okay.
Because the mails are random, but I'll definitely get it.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, changing the desktop equals no longer within the visual novel. See, I never thought that was Monica. I don't think they're saying Monica's the one who changed the desktop to pink. Because remember, I thought it was the people who are part of Team Salvation. Because remember, they say that they're trying to sell this off as a game. So I'm pretty sure Team Salvation changed it to pink to make it look like a game.
It could have been Monica, though. That's kind of funny.
I'll say this, the last mail you get at 100%. So you don't even have the last mail.
Okay. I have 7 so far. What's your data completion?
83.
But how do I have more data completion than you?
Because you
I
have
don't
the
have...
special, because you click the special word.
Oh yeah, I do have a couple more things than you. Okay, I was like, because I have something that you don't have. I also don't have that Valentine's one.
You have the glitchy one.
And they also have...
It's pretty complex to drop this now, but resetting reveals something else about VM1.
Resetting, like the...
Resetting what? Like using the reset thing? Monica isn't aware in the side stories because nobody made her aware. Well, no, Monica isn't aware in the side... Monica isn't aware... Yeah, I know that. we know that. She's not aware in the side stories because they straight up say that she doesn't have the... Fucking... They purposely didn't let her know. They didn't give her... Yeah, they purposely didn't let her know, but she still has the elevated permissions in the side story. She just doesn't know she has them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Resetting reveals something else. I already used the reset once before, though. I don't really know what it revealed to me. I didn't really get anything from... I mean, I wasn't really reading all the things it was saying. Maybe when we do click reset, maybe I'll try to pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we already beat the game before. That's how we got back here.
Mm-hmm.
So we beat the game once before. I might just skip Yuri's freaking weekend scene just so we can start getting some progress done.
Yeah.
Just,
Decided.
it's like just so we can get some progress because we need to start going to high gear.
Everybody knows what happens. Yuri
We know what
Yuri
happens.
licks your finger because you cut yourself on accident on her blade, and that's it.
It's a nice picture though.
Mhm.
It's cute. Okay, so now we also need to tell Sayori she's our dearest friend because we never did that.
Mhm.
That's upsetting.
Gotta be careful. Oh yeah.
Then Sayori dies. We're
Oh,
going to
yeah.
Act 2 now. I think we done everything in Act 1, yeah. Death time.
I have to do the thing where I try to load a game while watching her death because I didn't do that and I get something for that. Because you
Yeah,
got
you
something
do.
for that.
Yeah.
Shit,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to click that.
Yeah, that's something you didn't do.
Yeah, that's something I didn't do.
This is annoying. You can't skip this every time. Okay, so then now load. There we go. Alright. So now we are at least in Act 2. So I'm going to save. Because I want to go back and see if we... Oh, we got a mail! Nice.
Get a mail. Yeah, that's the one I got.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, I was like, why does that one say 12:06 a.m.? I was confused. I was like, wait, why does this mail say 12:06 a.m.?
Oh no.
Issues caused by unprotected memory. Then when evaluated the side effects on it be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple VMs, rather than rather than allocating them separately. Wait, so that may be caused by sharing a memory pool between multiple. Okay, so all these virtual machines, all these universes are sharing the same memory pool. I'm looking at some of the files that VM1 is generating, and I'm finding some information that definitely shouldn't be there. I haven't seen any evidence that this is actually affecting in the inside of VM itself, so I don't think this is a priority, but it's definitely worth noting. Best guess is that the memory being freed from VM2 isn't getting zeroed out, which technically gives VM1 access to it. All the info I'll have go into the issue tracker, but I want to check if anyone has already noticed something along these lines. Okay, so that explains some of the Libitina stuff that's in DDLC, I'm assuming.
Mhm.
That some of it's leaking in. It leaking.
It leaking.
It leaking. Oh, we got all the backgrounds now, too. Got the protagonist's bedroom.
Yep.
Nice. Okay, we're getting there.
Wait, how do you get the Monica Valentine one?
Oh, I think you have to listen to Monica's... Yeah, listen to at least 15 of Monica's monologues.
Okay.
So you're just gonna have to sit in Act 3.
Mhm. I think we might get something if like we wait, no, we tried that before. I was gonna say like if we save in Act 3 or something.
I do know I probably get something if I delete Monica. I can't do that just yet, though, but... Alright, so now we're just gonna skip. My new game isn't broken. That's good. Why'd I click new game? I could have just loaded. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
You can't load.
Yeah, I can. I saved. Alright. Oh, you get a picture for not skipping through Yuri's death? Oh my god, okay.
You have to click A?
Yeah, I got a new one. Wait, I didn't get a new one. Fuck!
That wasn't a new one?
No, I got that. What if I say no? No, wait, that only works with the ones that don't say anything. Let me look for a glitchy word. Glitchy word. Glitchy word.
Special
Glitchy
poem?
word. Glitchy word.
I think this is a new one for me.
Glitchy word. Glitchy word. Glitchy word. Glitchy word. God damn it. Probably glitchy restart the second one. There she goes. Whoa. Whoa, we're going back in time.
Did you, are you going for a specific route on
No.
Act 2?
No. I did both of them. I mean, it doesn't matter. You can't go on a specific route in Act 2. You get forced on Yuri's.
You kind of can. If you do all Yuris, some different stuff happens. I'm pretty sure.
But I don't think going all Yuri gets me a picture. Going Natsuki gets me a picture because you get something for play with me. Here it comes. Well, it didn't work. It just didn't play it.
Because it's a timed event.
Hi.
After a little bit.
Oh god, that's still creepy. Excuse me. Excuse me, ma'am.
Joe's doing it now because it's a timed event.
Yeah, because it's time to. Excuse me, ma'am. This is definitely annoying. There it is. Yeah! 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 Yeah, there's technically two routes to do, but they're both fairly similar. Yeah, it's like, the only different one, I think you only get something for going down Natsuki's route in Act 2. Because you get to play with me. Yeah.
Okay.
When Yuri dies, we have to sit there the entire time without skipping.
I'm just gonna do both routes just in case.
Did you not get play with me?
I did, but
Then you went down Natsuki's route.
yeah, no, but I'm doing all Yuri.
Because even if you because I was like,
I'm just gonna double check.
I was about to say, I was like, because even if you make a poem for, I'm gonna say no. Actually, no, I'm gonna say yeah. I have to say yes.
Why can't
Yes,
you say no?
I got a new one. Because you could only they won't show you a secret poem.
Really? I thought they do it anyway.
That only happens if it just says yes or no.
Oh.
I think I could be wrong.
I'm pretty sure they show you anyway. I don't know, but whatever.
But yeah, also, yeah, Chiff is correct in case you're still confused. VM1 is DDLC, the control simulations, the side stories, and VM2 is the Project Libitina. Oh! Take me to the emergency room!
Whoa.
Hello. Goodbye. Hello, Monica.
Hello.
Yeah, Monica jumped up.
Yeah.
We're going back in time!
But I wonder if you
And we got it again. Hey, Sayori, what you doing today?
If we do the settings thing where we click settings over and over, we get to see like that Monica painting for a second.
Oh yeah,
Remember
I don't
that?
know, maybe, yeah.
Let me see it. I'm trying to do it.
Ain't there for me. Whee!
Why can't I use like my joysticks and stuff to move on the quick menu?
Hold up,
It's kind of annoying.
I'll be back, girls. I gotta pay, yeah, because I got a picture. I got
There we go. Let's press plus.
I got the special poem. All right, so yeah, I got one of the 11 special poems. DDLC selects 3 random special poems that appear when it is started for the first time. Hey, what?
What?
DDLC selects 3 random special poems to appear. Oh, yeah, to appear when it started for the first time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why you have to restart it.
Oh, what the hell? Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
that's
the
what I got.
corrupt word one. Oh yeah, this is what we were talking about. A sketch page by David Evelyn to test and compare different uniform styles. The characters featured are arbitrary designs by David. Okay, the characters are just random. Okay, these aren't actual people.
Yeah.
Also, these are like the uniforms they were thinking of going with. Ah.
The final one looks like the most close to what we
Yeah,
got.
they just changed the thing to blue. They probably didn't want a green because it probably would look too similar to Katawa Shoujo. The white and green really looks like Katawa Shoujo in the middle. Also, apparently someone made like a post saying like, who's this David Evelyn person? And like, I think he's like made up.
Yeah.
Because as we know, Dan drew all these. And David Evelyn on Twitter was like, apparently I don't exist.
Rip.
So I was like, for some reason, I guess there's some people who think that Dan knows how to draw. It's like, guys, Dan doesn't draw any of this.
Yeah. I'm not getting this picture. Maybe they took it out, bro.
Like, Like, Dan does not draw any of this shit. I don't know what they're on about. David, he doesn't exist. It was all Dan. Dan did off everything. Dan coded the game. Dan fucking... And not only did Dan code the game, Dan also wrote the art. Dan drew the art. Dan drew the made the backgrounds. Dan did it all. Dan swings with the best.
Oh yeah, you know what? When you go for all Yuri and you go and you show your poem to Natsuki, her eyes pop out of her. There's a chance her eyes pop out of her head, so I might get something for that.
Tell me if you do.
Okay.
Doki, Doki!
Help!
What? Oh!
Ah!
Oh!
Ah!
What was that for?
That was such a genuine. What was that for?
That must be a random chance thing, right?
I think it is. What was that for? You're actually talking to her.
I was like, why is her game frozen? So it actually kind of scared me.
I forgot that happens. I was like, ah, god damn it. I forgot that happens. Wait, this didn't happen to us. Yeah.
Yeah, I know it didn't.
Oh
so I
yeah,
don't know
cause
if it's a random chance
I went
or
down
what.
full, cause I never went down full Yuri.
Oh, so you're technically going down full Yuri.
Yeah, cause I never went down full Yuri.
See, I told you there were different things in full Yuri.
Yeah. Like the Monica appearing slowly. Boop. Oh no, yeah, it was just Monica scene. Sorry, my bad.
Hi, Monica.
You don't get anything for that, by the way. Okay, well, there you go.
Oh.
You get nothing going for going full Yuri.
What?
Act 2 is the weirdest one to skip.
No.
Don't say I didn't warn you, Zero. I love that one.
What? That didn't happen before.
That happens if you go full Yuri.
Oh.
No! Damn it! I got the same one!
Haha.
Doesn't matter if you say yes or no, I'm pretty sure. Alright, when does Yuri? Yuri's about to die. No! Fine, I'll just pick Monica. We already picked the other ones, so. Alright, so now let her kill herself. Yes.
Yes. I like how the music stops. It's kind of funny.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! What? Oh my god, why is my game doing that? What the fuck?
I just realized it's probably actually faster to just make Natsuki poems because Yuri poems
Okay,
do way too much text for Act 2.
I found another visual glitch on consoles.
What?
When you get the Sayori thing, because I didn't actually get it before till right now. That's that like the happy thoughts like real on the screen. After the poem game, instead of the background being black, it flashes between being black and the poem game background, so it's like really weirdly epileptic. And I don't think that's supposed to be like that.
Oh yeah, Dan did talk about that. He didn't say that it was censored on PlayStation. He just said he had to change it. But he said he changed it in a way where he said the feeling still comes across. I wonder what the fuck it is.
Oh.
Did someone already upload it? DDLC Plus PlayStation Yuri death? Someone do that yet? Okay, no one has a video of it yet. I don't know what it is then. So nice to know. See, I thought about buying on PlayStation and I was like, no. They kind of digitalize it a bit more. It was on the Reddit page somewhere? Okay, let me type in on Google then. Yuri death, PlayStation.
Yeah, apparently something's different with Yuri's stuff, so.
It's not gonna show, it's not showing the Reddit. If someone finds it, tell me when you have the link and then I'll turn off links. Is it only PS5 or is it for PS5 and PS4? I'm assuming it's for both. Okay. Zero, please. You're allowed to. You're allowed to reload your save.
Really?
Are you?
For the achievement?
No, it says you're allowed to reload your save. Please don't mash through the long ass part. Or the auto save. Oh, you can reload the auto save. Oh. Oh, nice.
But I
You
thought
can
that counts
just-
as skipping through it.
That doesn't count as skipping, I don't think. I found the video. Can I put the YouTube link? Okay, hold up. Let me just... You can do it now.
Okay.
My autosave is gone, though. Oh, no, it's not. It's right here. There we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with oil. 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 Now we're cooking with oil, Yuri. Let's go, Yuri. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Now we're cooking, Yuri. Let's go. Yeah. I miss the side stories.
It's okay.
There we go. Alright. Okay, someone sent the video link so I can see this.
I got 2 Monica jumps in a row. What the fuck? How rare is that?
Oh yeah, what the hell? Oh, they pixel.
What?
They
Oh my god, I got 3 in a row.
they
What the fuck?
they pixelize the background, and they make her blood black. And it's like
Huh?
she's like stabbing pixels of herself.
What?
But yet there's just a bunch of blood when it falls down. That's what's with PlayStation. That's such a weird reason.
On a Nintendo console, you're allowed to show a girl stabbing herself.
Yeah,
On the
on a
PlayStation.
Nintendo console. Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, this isn't Dan's fault. It's PlayStation's fault. That's who we blame here. Okay,
They
so I
like
have to.
censored Yuri's death. What the hell?
All right, so I have to delete Monica again because I think I can actually get the good ending now. So gotta get that.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Oh, that fucking Yuri shit scared me again. Oh my god.
And we go, yep. And then we go. I think I. So I got a picture for just sitting there, right? Yeah, in Act 2, make it through the weekend without pressing skip. Oh, she sleep. That's a weird. It feels weird that the picture they use is, oh, you get Yuri sleeping. Yeah.
Yeah.
She sure do be sleeping now, huh? She sure is sleeping.
I'm a sharpshooter at Ghost Masquerade, hiding both